Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you are doing well. Today, we are going to start a new fanfic. What if Deku had harem of Yandere girls? If you like, then please do like and subscribe. Let's start the video. It's 3 a.m. in the city of Mustafu, Japan. The scene shifts to a quiet house where a green-haired boy sleeps peacefully in his room. His name is Izuku Yagi, and his life is anything but ordinary. He has a loving family, loyal friends, and an incredibly powerful quirk. Well, 3 of them. The first is Moon God, a quirk that enhances all 6 of his senses tenfold whenever the moon rises, allowing him to surpass normal human limits every single night. The second is Miraculous Guardian, which grants him the role of a guardian angel, driven by an unbreakable instinct to protect his family and friends. And the final quirk, Brutish Nature, awakens a savage, warrior-like side of Izuku, making him far more aggressive, immensely stronger, and highly resistant to damage. So let's deep dive into the story.
We see Izuku still sleeping peacefully, dreaming of whatever, but unknown to him there's someone outside his window staring at him with hearts in their eyes and breathing heavily. This person's name is Ayano Aishi. Ayano is Izuku's stalker and practically knows everything about him. This all started back in kindergarten. That's when she met him. He helped her out when no one else did and protected her from bullies. After that, she practically fell head over heels for him and has been keeping tabs on him every single day when she gets the chance. Ayano. Oh Izu, my sweet Izu, you don't know what you do to me. Your soft green hair, your cute freckled face, and your smile. God, every time you smile it makes me want to take you in my bedroom. Ayano grips the wall tighter as her breathing picks up and her hard eyes start moving around frantically but not leaving Izuku's body. Ayano then snaps back to reality when she hears a doorknob jiggling, causing her to climb up onto the roof of the house to hide. Ayano. Who the hell could be awake at 3 o'clock in the morning? Ayano climbs down and peeks into Izuku's room to see it's just his mother checking in on him. Ayano. Oh, it's his mom. Soon I'll go by Ayano Yagi one of these days, but until then I'm Ayano Aishi. Anyway, I should get back home. Ayano looks at the sleeping Izuku one last time and smiles before going back home as she jumps from roof to roof. Soon the sun rises as Izuku wakes up and stretches, then leaves his room to go brush his teeth and take a shower. Once he's done, he heads downstairs to see his family downstairs in the kitchen. Inko. Good morning, honey. Toshinori. Morning, son. Izuku. Good morning, every oof. Izuku gets tackled to the ground by his younger sister, who hugs onto him tightly. This is Izumi Yagi. Izumi. Oni-chan. Izuku. Hee hey sis, good morning to you too. Izumi. Good morning, Inko. Izumi, get off your brother so he can eat. Izumi. Okay, gets off Izuku. Inko. You alright, dear? Izuku. Gets up. I'm fine, mom's still kinda tired. Toshinori. Izumi. Again? Izuku. Yeah, I don't know why though. Inko. You know there's a saying, maybe someone's thinking about you. Izuku. Really, but who could be thinking about me at 3 o'clock in the morning? Meanwhile, Ayano. Achu Ryoba. You alright, sweetie? Ayano. Yeah, I think someone mentioned me. Ryoba. Maybe it's the cute boy you're stalking all the time. Ayano. Mom. Ryoba. Hee back with the Yagis. Izumi. Who knows? Izuku. I guess it's nothing. Inko. Now then, hurry and eat your breakfast and get ready to leave for school, you too. Izuku. Izumi. Hi, Toshinori. I should go ahead and leave for work as well. Inko. Okay, bye, dear Toshinori. See you later, honey. Bye, kids. Izuku. Izumi. Bye, dad. Toshinori walks out the door as the 2 siblings eat breakfast, and once they're done they grab their backpacks and head out the front door to school. Izumi. You ready for this? Izuku. For what? Izumi. These last few days before summer. Izuku. Izuku. Oh yeah, we only have 3 weeks left before summer. Izumi. Yep, you excited? Izuku. Hi, what about you? Izumi. Definitely. Ayano. Hey guys, the twins look over to see Ayano run across the street over to them as she rushes and hugs Izuku, making him blush a bit. Ayano. Hi Izuku. Izuku. Hi Ayano-san. Ayano. And hello to you too. Izumi hugs Izumi. Izumi. Hey Ayano, how did you sleep last night Ayano? Like a baby. Izumi. Good Ayano. You guys heading to school? Izuku. Hi, you wanna walk with us Ayano? Yes Izuku. Okay, come on. Izuku walks past the two of them as the two girls look at each other and smile as they release a small percentage of their dark aura. Izumi. Whisper, stay the hell away from my Ni-chan, you creep. Ayano. Whisper, if you want your little bro con secret to stay a secret, then you best stay out of my way. Izumi. Whisper, bitch Ayano. Whisper, whore Izuku. You two coming. Izumi. Ayano. Hi, the two girls stop releasing their dark aura and walk behind Izuku, who continues his walk to school with his go to smile. Ayano. Oh Izumi. My perfect and adorable Oni-chan. The walk was a bit quiet with the two girls shooting glares at each other from time to time, but after 6 minutes of walking they make it to the gates of the school, seeing students outside talking and the main school doors wide open. Ayano. We're here Izumi. Yep, and this is where we part ways. Izuku. Yeah Ayano. Don't worry Izuku, I'll see you after school. Izuku. Okay Ayano hugs Izuku one last time before walking off, looking over her shoulder, seeing the two as Izuku waves by, while Izumi just smiled, hiding her intent from Izuku but not from Ayano. Ayano. Oh, she's mad. He walks into the school. Izuku. Well, let's head to class Izumi. Yeah, the two siblings walk towards the school doors heading to class. Once they get inside, the school bell rings, telling everyone to get to class now, as the two speed walk to class while chatting. Once they get to their classroom, they take their seats and wait for everyone else to arrive, as the students arrive one at a time, along with some of the twins' friends such as Shoto and Shoka Todoroki, Katsuki and Katsumi Bakugo, and the three musketeers Makoto Naegi, Issei Hyodo and Tatsumi brothers from different mothers. All the students get inside the classroom as the Izuku squad all say what's up to each other before sitting down. Then the teacher comes in last to see all the students in their seats. Teacher. Alright class, it's good to see all of you here. Now let's begin with today's lesson, shall we? Class. Hi, the teacher starts the lesson as the class listens, some bored, some focused, and some trying their hardest to not fall asleep. Izuku is listening to everything while taking notes as Izumi looks at her brother from time to time. Izumi. Oh my sweet Ni-chan, so innocent and cute. Shoka. His soft green hair. Katsumi. And his cute little face. Izumi, Shoka, Katsumi. God, he's so adorable. Shoto. Izumi's been looking back and forth at her brother for a while. I wonder why. Also, I hope we're having soba for dinner. Bakugo. God, I'm bored already. Issei. I can't wait till we hit the arcade. Makoto. Shoka and Katsumi have been staring at Izuku the entire time. Are they even listening to the teacher? Tatsumi. I wanna go home already. The teacher lectures the class for 30 minutes until the lunch bell goes off as the class run out the classroom towards the lunchroom as the teacher sighs. We cut over to the lunchroom where we see the Izuku squad all sitting at a table talking with each other. Issei. So anyone got plans after school? Izuku squad. No. Issei. Cool, so who's trying to hit the arcade after school? Tatsumi. I'm down. Makoto. Me too, I just gotta let my parents know. Bakugo. Do you always gotta tell your parents where you are? Makoto. Yeah, or else they'll send my sister after me. Shoto. You say it like she's scary or something. Makoto. That's because she is. Issei. Yeah, she is pretty scary. Tatsumi. Don't remind me. The three boys shivered, remembering how fast and durable Makoto's sister is. Shoka. Anyway, let's change the subject. Since we only got 3 weeks left of school, I gotta ask, who's going to U.A.? Izuku squad. We are. Shoka. Good to know. Izumi. But there's something I gotta say, Makoto, I don't think your quirk is really hero material. Makoto. What, why? Izumi. Truth, bullets aren't really gonna do any good against villains. Katsumi. She has a point there. Tatsumi. Hey, now let's not jump to any conclusions. I'm sure his quirk has some hidden abilities. Issei. Yeah, we're all still training our quirks, and I'm sure Izuku is having the most trouble. Izuku. Huh, why me? Bakugo. Nerd, you have not 1 but 3 quirks. Katsumi. Yeah, I'm sure training all those quirks must be tiring as hell. Izuku. Not really, it's quite easy, just gotta make sure I don't overdo it. Shoto. That's true. Ayano. For the last time, go away. The Izuku squad look over to see Ayano being cornered by a guy that the girls in the Izuku squad know far too well. Katsumi. TCH, this fucking guy is at it again. Shoka. He just doesn't know when to quit, does he? Izumi. Nope. Come on baby girl, I can treat you right. Ayano. Why won't you leave me alone and I'm not your baby girl? Mason. Name. Mason Yaoyorozu. Age. 16. Quirk. Creation, same as his sister Momo. Elisa's. Spoiled little fuck, annoying brat. Likes. Money, fame, women, living luxurious, getting what he wants, family. Dislikes. Poor people, middle class, those below him, which is everyone to him. Mason. Come on Ayano, just say the word and I can get you whatever you want. Ayano. You can get me whatever I want. Mason. Yes, Ayano. Okay then. Izuku squad. Huh, Mason. Really, so does that mean? Ayano. I want you to leave me alone. Mason. Sigh, why do you resist me Ayano baby girl? Mason started to get a bit too close for Ayano's comfort as he tried grabbing on her body, but she held him back. Ayano. Oi, stop it you perv. Mason. Come on baby girl, gets closer. Ayano. Stop it, back up. Izuku. Fellas, if I pop off y'all gonna follow up. Boys. Absolutely. Izuku. Let's go. Izuku and the boys get up and walk towards Mason as he sees the group and gets irritated. Mason. Oh look everyone, the clown squad has arrived. Issei. Look Mason, you heard the lady, step off. Mason. You don't get to call me by my name you peasant. Bakugo. Would I be in the wrong if I bashed his nose in? Shoto. Nope. Izuku. Mason, I'm only asking nicely, leave Ayano alone. Mason. Or what, you gonna hit me? If you put your hands on me I'll sue. Bakugo. Damn, I forgot he can do that. Mason. So what you gonna do peasant, huh, what you gonna do? Mason pushed Izuku back but only by a little bit as he still stood his ground as he stepped up to Mason, who backed up a little bit. Izuku. Back off Mason. Mason. TCH, don't get so full of yourself you nerd, you're nothing compared to me, you hear me, nothing. Mason spat on Izuku's shoe and walked off, shocking Izuku while disgusting the boys and angering the hell out of the girls. Ayano. Oh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. Izumi. Welp, I know who my first kill is. Shoka. I need to learn how to hide a body. Katsumi. He's fucking dead. Izuku. Now that's just gross. Anyone got a paper towel? Random. Here, gives paper towel. Izuku. Thank you. As Izuku wipes his shoe, we see Mason sit back at his seat with the other rich kids as they giggle at Mason's little performance, all except one. Really Mason? Mason. Grown what now Momo? Momo. Did you have to spit on Izuku's shoe? Mason. What, it's not like he'll do anything. Momo. You know that little Sue tactic will get old and then one of them boys will just say fuck it and beat the hell out of you. Mason. The day that happens is the day I ruin a peasant's life. Momo. Sigh, God, he's just like dad. Then the bell for lunch rings, indicating lunch is over as everyone heads back to class to finish up the last few hours of school. After a few hours, the school bell rings, indicating the end of the school day as students all run out their classrooms and head to the nearest exit to go home or wherever else they want to go, as we see the Izuku squad all walking down the street heading to the arcade. Issei. Time for the arcade. Tatsumi. Yeah, Izumi. Okay, but before we walk any further, everyone notify their parents so we don't have them looking for us or sending someone after us. Izuku. That's a good idea, sis. Izumi. Ah, Izuku is praising me, I'm so happy, thanks Izuku. Katsumi. Shoka. TCH. Makoto. Yeah, let me do that real fast. Some of the group pull out their phones and call or text their parents to let them know they'll be at the arcade as they continue their walk to the arcade, but before they can walk any further they hear someone running towards them as they turn around to see Ayano. Ayano. Hey guys. Izuku. Ayano-san. Izumi. Shoka. Katsumi. DAMNIT. Ayano runs over towards the Izuku squad and hugs Izuku, much to the girl's disappointment as she smirks knowing the girls are mad. Ayano. Did you miss me? Izuku. OW well I did but. Ayano. Ah that's sweet. Izuku. Why you didn't let me finish my sentence Ayano-san. Katsumi. Oi we're all here too you know. Shoka. Yeah. Shoka walks over and pulls Ayano off of Izuku and pulls her into a hugs but only so she can whispers into Ayano's ear. Shoka. Whisper back the hell off Ayano Izuku's mine. Ayano. Whisper well you got some competition then because I'm not going anywhere. Shoka. Whisper you're on thin fucking ice Ayano. Ayano. Whisper I'll keep that in mind. Shoka lets Ayano go and walks forward along with Izumi and Katsumi as the two girls shoot a quick glare at Ayano before following Shoka. Issei. Anyway let's go. Izuku squad. Hi. The Izuku squad all head to the arcade but unknown to them Mason was watching the whole thing and was pissed. Mason. So she'd rather spend time with those clowns than with a real man well I'll show her. Momo. He's planning something. Mason and Momo both get in the car as the driver drives off. Driver. Do either of you need to go somewhere before we head home? Mason. Yeah the arcade. Momo. Same. Mason. Come on let's go ASAP pulls out phone. Driver. Hi. The driver heads to the arcade while Mason calls someone as he's tapping his foot in the car's floorboard. Mason. Come on pick the fuck up. Hello. Mason. Oi meet me at the arcade hurry it up I'll explain once you get here hangs up lousy fuck. Momo. No friends at all just a bunch of accomplices. While Mason and Momo head to the arcade we see the Izuku squad still walking down the street to the arcade until Izuku gets an odd feeling as the girls notice he's got goosebumps all a sudden. Katsumi. Hey Izuku you alright? Izuku. Oh yeah it's just. Never mind don't worry about it. Shoka. Come on Izuku you can tell us anything. Izumi. Yeah come on what's bothering you? Izuku. Well, it feels like someone's watching us specifically me. Ayano Izumi Shoka Katsumi. Who? Issei. Yeah I've felt that before dude it's nothing to worry about. Izuku. Really? Issei. Yeah man I've had that feeling almost all the time but it's usually nothing. Izuku. Guess I'm just paranoid. Paranoid about what? The whole squad jumped back seeing this random figure just appear out of nowhere shocking the boys and especially Izumi and Ayano. Sorry didn't mean to spook you Izuku. Izuku. It's fine Lucy. Name. Lucy Loud. Elisa's. Depresso Espresso. Likes. Darkness. Death. The color black. Necromancy. Izuku. Dislikes. Most people. Other girls. Past. Lucy met Izuku in the middle of the night when he was putting the trash out. He asked if she was okay. She told him that she ran away from home so he offered her a place to stay and something to eat. She accepted. Izuku introduced Lucy to his family as Lucy explained to Izuku's family what happened as Izuku gave Lucy a motivational talk making her reconsider running away from home as she hugged Izuku and told him thank you, and from that day forward Lucy could only think of one guy and that was Izuku as she kept tabs on him unnoticed by Ayano since she always lurked in the shadows. Izumi. Ayano. How come we didn't sense her presence? Lucy. Where are you going? Katsumi. Why the hell would we tell you we don't even know you? Izuku. It's okay Katsumi me and Izumi know her this is Lucy. Lucy these are my friends. Lucy. You have too many friends Izuku. Izuku. He it's not that many people now is it? Ayano. How do you know Izuku? Shoka. That's a good question how do you know Izuku? Lucy. He let me stay the night at his house one time. Ayano. What? Oh really? Lucy. Yeah his room is nice. Ayano. This bitch has been inside his room. Oh. Really? Lucy. Yeah. Issei. Look who's got themselves a girlfriend already. Izuku. Issei and the other boys started laughing at Izuku's flustered face while the girls glared daggers at Lucy as she felt the girls' dangerous auras and looked at them and smirked. Lucy. Hey girls. Girls. Lucy. Lucy. You girls jealous. Girls. You bitch. Ayano clenched her fist and was about to do something until Izuku and the other boys walked off catching the others' attention. Katsumi. Oh oi where are you guys going? Bakugo. To the arcade. Tatsumi. We'll let you ladies talk it out. Issei. Play nice with each other. Izuku. Please get along. The boys turned the corner, leaving the girls there as they all shot glare at one another, ready for whatever, until Izumi spoke up. Izumi. Alright ladies, let's calm down, we'll talk about this later. Ayano. There's nothing to talk about, I don't like this emo bitch. Katsumi. And I don't like you being all cutesy with Zuzu, you basic bitch. Ayano. Oh, I assure you Pomeranian, there's nothing basic about me. Izumi. Okay, you all don't like each other, but let's settle this later. For now, let's enjoy our time together. Shoka. Katsumi. Fine. Ayano. Okay. Izumi. Okay. Lucy. Lucy. Shoka. She's gone. Katsumi. Yeah, no shit, half and half. Ayano. That bitch. Ayano blitzed after the boys as the others chased after her. Ayano turned the corner and saw the arcade sign and rushes towards the arcade and slid across the concrete and charged through the door and started looking for Izuku. Ayano. Izu, oh Izu, where are you? Please don't be near that emo bitch. Then the other three girls rushed inside, tackling Ayano to the ground before she could start her search. Ayano. Oi, get the hell off me. Katsumi. Calm down, you basic bitch, you're not searching for Zuzu on your own. Ayano. I don't need your help. Shoka. We don't care, besides I don't trust you. Ayano. The feeling's mutual. Izumi. Come on guys, focus, where are they? Shoka. For an arcade this place is surprisingly big. Izumi. Yeah, they could be any. Random. A. A random kid goes flying through the back door, catching the other kids' attention as they run over to see what's going on. Shoka. What's going on over there? Katsumi. Who cares, not my prob. Random. Wait, isn't that guy Drago? Girls. Drago. Ayano. As in Yakuza enforcer Drago. Random. It is, and isn't that? Random. Wait, that's Izuku. Girls. Hua. The girls push and shove their way to the front to see the boys fighting a group of delinquents, but the thing that caught their attention was Izuku fighting Drago, the youngest Yakuza enforcer known around town. Girls. How the fuck did this happen? Bakugo. Shine. Bakugo's blast two other delinquents, sending them flying into the linked fence as he looks over to see some delinquents scared as they see Bakugo staring at them as they make a run for it. Bakugo. Don't run, extras, I see you. While Bakugo chases after some delinquents, we see Shoto and Issei fighting some delinquents on all sides. Issei. Hey Shoto, let's kick it up a notch, yeah. Shoto. Sure. Issei used his sacred gear and punched the ground, creating a sudden shockwave, sending the delinquents around them flying into the air. Issei. Now Todoroki. Shoto. Hi. Shoto created medium-sized ice fist and sent them at the delinquents in the air, hitting them in their stomachs, knocking them unconscious. Shoto. Nice teamwork, Issei. Issei. Hell yeah. Issei and Shoto fist bump and go over to fight some other delinquents as we see Tatsumi and Makoto fighting some delinquents, Tatsumi beating them down with no problem while Makoto is having some trouble. Makoto. Hey guys, let's talk about this. Delinquent. There's nothing to talk about. Delinquent. Yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of you. Makoto. No, that's wrong. Delinquent. Who? Before the delinquent could figure out what Makoto was talking about, he got sent flying from some unknown attack that hit him in the chest, shocking the other delinquents. Delinquent. What the hell was that? Makoto. I'm not telling you. Delinquent. TTCH, tell USOR, I'll kill you with my bare hands. Makoto. No, that's wrong. Delinquent. OCRA. The other delinquent got sent flying by an unknown attack, scaring the other delinquents as they ran off as Tatsumi walked up to Makoto and pulled him into a bro hug. Tatsumi. Makoto, from this day forward no one is allowed to say you're not hero material, okay? Makoto. Thanks man. Tatsumi. Anytime. Izuku. Act. The boys look over to see Izuku get sent flying into a pile of trash cans, knocking them over as they see he's bruised up a bit. Drago. Hey, and Mason said you'd be tough, guess not. Girls. Wait. Mason. Bakugo. That rich fuck Mason sent you. Drago. Yep, he told me to come teach you boys some manners. Izuku. What? Drago. Yeah, he said something about taking what's his or whatever, I don't know and I don't care, I just get paid to kick ass. Drago taps his foot on the floor as his left leg gets set ablaze on fire, shocking everyone. Drago. Listen dude, if you stay down and apologize then I'll leave and let you keep your bones intact. Sounds like a fair deal. Who? Izuku blitzed Drago and threw a punch at his face, getting a direct hit, shocking the crowd while the squad were happy. Ayano Izumi. This is his third quirk, brutish nature. Drago. Oh, you're fucking duh. Izuku blitzed Drago, shocking him by his speed as Izuku swept Drago's legs, but he caught himself and tried to kick Izuku, but he blocked his kicks, then grabbed his foot and threw Drago away, but he landed on his feet and looked back at Izuku only to get a knee to his face, breaking his nose. Drago. Ah, you bastard. Drago jumped up into the air and set both his feet ablaze and shot down towards Izuku. Drago. You're done, you fucker. Shoka. Dodge Izuku doge. Katsumi. Please get out of the way, Zuzu. Izumi. Oni-chan move. Ayano. Izu, get out of the way please. Izuku. Claw. Drago. What the hell, did he just grow claw? Izuku disappeared, shocking everyone as he was just on the ground a minute ago. This confused Drago as he looked around for Izuku until he felt something slash into his back, causing him to cough up blood, and before he fell unconscious he turned his head to see Izuku behind him with his claws covered in blood. Drago. Son of a bitch. Drago hit the ground unconscious, shocking the crowd as Izuku hit the ground and retracted his claws and breathes in and out, calming himself down. The area was silent for a while until Ayano walked up to Izuku and held his shoulder. Ayano. Izuku, are you alright? Izuku. Hugs Ayano. I'm fine thanks Ayano-san. Then the crowd cheer out for Izuku as Ayano hugs Izuku tightly until Izumi, Shoka and Katsumi tackled the two to the ground. Girls. You're okay. Izuku. Why yep, I'm okay, can you please get off me now? The girls get back up as Izuku gets back up too as he looks to see the crowd of people cheering him on. Izuku. Hee thanks everyone. Random. Dude, you were awesome. Random. That was so cool. Izuku. Like I said, thanks every. Random girl. Are you single? Izuku. Huh. The guys laugh seeing Izuku's flustered face, but the girls twist their necks in the direction of the girl who said that, seeing it's some girl from their high school with pink hair and golden ear rings and stickers on her arms and cheeks. They then see the girl giggling, seeing Izuku's flustered face as she runs off giggling. Ayano. That one is mine. Bakugo. Alright, you extras, move it. Shoto. Our friend here needs space. Katsumi. So move it or get moved the fun way. Random. What's the fun wa? Katsumi picked up and threw the random guy into an arcade machine as everyone immediately moved out of the group's way as they all got away from the arcade place. Makoto. Well, today was something. Tatsumi. Yeah, no kidding. Bakugo. TCH fucking Mason. Izumi. We gotta do something about this. Shoto. Like what? Call the police, they won't do anything. Izuku. But we could try. Shoto. Shoka. Think about it, Izuku. Who will they believe more, some random group of kids or that rich spoiled brat? Izuku. Sai, you're right, it wouldn't matter at all. Katsumi. Cheer up Izuku, we'll find a way to catch that bastard. Issei. And when we do, it's gonna be priceless. Makoto. Yeah, the wonderful look of despair smacked on his face will be so exciting and joyful to see. It'll really be priceless then. Izuku squad. What? Makoto. Oh, sorry, my fault. One of my online friends I play with is always talking about people's despair. Issei. Oh, weird. Izuku. By the way, where did Ayano go? Shoto. She told me she had something to take care of. Izuku. Oh, okay then. Izumi. Let's go home, Izuku. Izuku. Yeah. While the Izuku squad head to their homes, we cut over to the pink-haired girl who's skipping down the street heading home. Random girl. Man, Izuku is such a cutie, he's so scared to talk with girls besides his friends. Maybe I can fix that by dating Harem. The pink-haired girl gets snatched up by the face and pulled into an alleyway and immediately gets stabbed over and over in the chest as she screams in pain, but they're all muffled so no one can hear her. After a few seconds and a few more stabs to the gut and chest, the pink-haired girl finally dies as Ayano picks her up and throws her into a dumpster. Ayano then pulls out a gas canister and pours the gas all in the dumpster, then takes out a set of matches and lights one match and throws it into the dumpster, creating a dumpster fire as Ayano stares at the burning dumpster. Ayano. No one will take my sweet sweet Izu away from me, not even the competition. If it comes to it, I'll take those close to him, even his friends. Sigh, I need a change of clothes. Ayano runs up the wall and runs from roof to roof, heading back home to change clothes. The sun begins to set over the city as everyone is at home preparing for bed, as we cut back over to Drago, who's getting taken back to his warehouse. Drago. TCH, that little fucker, I can't believe it, he ruined my damn street rep. Delinquent. Boss, calm down. Delinquent. Yeah, we just get your brother to handle it. Drago. TCH, I hate that you idiots are right, fine, I'll get Aniki to handle it. Delinquent. Hey, that green-haired guy is gonna get it next time we find him. Lucy. What green-haired guy? Drago and his group jumped back, seeing Lucy come out of nowhere. Delinquent. Who the hell are you? Lucy. Don't worry about it now, tell me, what green-haired kid are you talking about? Drago. I think his name was Izuku or some shit, either way he's fucked because my Aniki will bury him 6 feet deep. Delinquents. Hey. Lucy. I see Snap's fingers. A scythe rose out of the ground next to Lucy as she grabbed it and spun it around. The delinquents see this and step back scared, then Lucy pointed the scythe at Drago. Lucy. None of you are seeing the light of day again. Drago. The hell is that supposed to mean? Lucy Flash stepped behind Drago, shocking him, but what he saw next terrified him to his core as he saw all of his guys sliced in half, either sideways or horizontally. The sight of his dead buddies scared him uncontrollably as he fell to his knees and started crying until Lucy put the scythe to his throat. Drago. Please, I'm sorry, I won't hurt the guy, just let me go, for the love of God, please let me walk away. Lucy. You beg, well, fine, you can walk. Lucy lifted her scythe away from Drago's throat as he felt a sense of relief and got back up and ran only a few meters away from Lucy before he lost the feeling in both his legs as he hit the ground hard. He was confused on why he fell until he turned his head to look back, only to see he didn't have legs anymore. Drago. Blarg. Lucy slashed Drago's throat, cutting his jugular and damaging his vocal cords in the process as he looked up at Lucy, seeing the anger and hatred in her eyes. Lucy. But then I remembered you put your filthy hands on Izuku's pure and soft face, so I'm gonna kill you. Drago. Wait, PP, please, if you kill me you're going against the whole Yaku. Lucy. Then I shall send them all to hell so you don't get lonely. Lucy disappeared in the shadows, leaving the dead Drago and his gang in the middle of the street, but not before leaving a message for whoever finds the crime scene first. Lucy. As long as I breathe, no one will harm my Prince of the Light, and if I find out, may God have mercy on their souls. Lucy pulls out a photo she took of Izuku in his sleep, seeing his face and body as she got a picture with a part of his stomach showing off his abs. Lucy. God, what I would give to touch that gentle yet tough body of his again. Ayano. Again. Lucy stopped in her tracks and turned around to see a pissed off Ayano covered in the pink girl's blood from earlier as Ayano is gripping her knife tightly. Ayano. You, put your fucking hands on my husband. Lucy. Your husband? No, you must be mistaken, he's my Prince of the Light, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ayano. You do know only one of us is walking out of here alive. Lucy. With you dead, that's just one less competitor for Izuku's heart, so go ahead. Lucy. Try me, Ayano. Ayano. Gladly. Ayano rushes Lucy with her knife in hand as Lucy does the same with her scythe in hand, both dead set on killing the other. Once the two girls get close to each other, Lucy swing her scythe as Ayano ducked and went for an upward slash, but Lucy dodged and spin kicked Ayano into the alley wall. Lucy. Die. Lucy swings her scythe, but Ayano launches herself upward onto the roof of the building as she lands on the roof of the building and walks over to the edge to see nothing. Ayano. Where did she go? Lucy. Right behind you. Ayano was put to shock hearing Lucy, but she immediately rolled out of the way as Lucy swung downward, stabbing her scythe into the roof of the building. Lucy tried pulling it out, but it wouldn't budge. Lucy. Crap, sigh, it's stuck. Ayano. Now's my chance. Ayano rushes Lucy with a crazy smile on her face as she's about to stab Lucy in the back until Lucy dodges the backstab and pulls out a book. Lucy. With this book I call upon Lenny Loud's ex-boyfriend back from the grave. Lucy puts her hand on the roof as her muscles tighten up and her eyes go red as she feels her body tighten up from the pressure. Then she breathes in and says, Lucy. Rise. The ground began to shake as Ayano prepared for whatever to burst up out the roof, but once the shaking stopped nothing happened, confusing Lucy. Ayano. You're kidding me, right? Lucy. Something's not right, let's try it, Aga. Ayano threw a hatchet at Lucy, who barely dodged it in time as she looked over to see Ayano rushing her with another hatchet. Ayano. I'll split you in two. Lucy. No thanks. Lucy dodged and weaved all of Ayano's attacks as Lucy then jumped back and tried taking her scythe out the roof, but still to no avail. Lucy. Scythe still stuck. Ayano. Die. Lucy looked over only to get rammed off the roof as she looked down, then back at Ayano. Lucy. Sigh. And with that said, Lucy fell down towards the ground as Ayano put her ear out, excited to hear the splat, but after a few seconds Ayano didn't hear a splat. Ayano. Where's the bone-crushing sound? Ayano looked over the edge of the roof and still saw nothing, no blood, no body, nothing, as she got angry and jumped down off the roof and down into the alleyway as she landed and looked around, not seeing anything, confusing her as she walked out of the alleyway confused. Ayano. What happened? Did she die? Lucy. No. Ayano jumped back in shock and fear, seeing Lucy perfectly fine and not bleeding at all. Ayano. How? Lucy. I'm the Princess of Shadows, the darkness is my one and only true friend. Ayano. Damn, if that's the case then I'm in trouble, the moon just came out, she's got a huge advantage. Lucy. Also I figured out the problem with my spell, turns out it didn't work on the roof because we have to be on the solid ground. Ayano. Who? Ayano got punched hard, getting sent flying into a lamppost, making her cough up a bit of blood as she looked up to see a large dead figure. Lucy. Also say hi to my sister's ex-boyfriend. Ayano. He is one ugly motherfucker. Lucy. Lenny always did have a terrible taste in men anyway. Lucy snaps her fingers and points at Ayano as the dead man charges towards her as Ayano gets up and runs away from the dead man. Ayano. Come on girl, think, what did Izu say? Flashback. Ayano. Hey Izuku. Izuku. Yeah, Ayano. I gotta ask, how do I fight off against someone who's bigger than me? Izuku. Oh, it's easy, you can either hit them in the face real hard to stagger them, or you can get them on your level by knocking them down on their knees and then you just punch them as fast and as hard as you can until they fall down unconscious. Ayano. Okay, thanks Izuku. Izuku. But why did you ask? Ayano. Oh, no reason, just in case. Izuku. Oh well then, I hope my advice comes in handy one day. End of flashback. Ayano. Oh Izu, you have no idea. Lucy. Running will only delay the inevitable. Ayano. I'm not running anymore. Ayano turned around and saw the dead man raise its fist into the air and bring it down towards Ayano, who dodged and stabbed the dead man in the head, only for the dead man to stare into Ayano's eyes. Ayano. What? The dead man swings its mutated arm at Ayano, but she jumps back and dodges it in time. Ayano. Damn, that didn't work. Lucy. Sai, just lay down and die already, it'll make life a lot more easier for the both of us. Ayano. Fat chance, you emo bitch. Lucy. Oh, like I haven't heard that before. Lucy rushes Ayano and swings her scythe as Ayano blocks Lucy's scythe with her knife, surprising her as the two slide back and glare at each other. Ayano. I can do this all fucking night. Lucy. I strive in the moonlight, you won't stand a chance against me all night. Ayano. We'll see. Lucy snaps her fingers as the dead man charges towards Ayano and swings its mutated arm at her, only for Ayano to jump up and throw her knife into the dead man's exposed heart as it pops like a balloon, killing the dead man. Lucy. Side note to self, make sure heart's not exposed. Ayano. This ends here now, you bitch. Lucy. You'll make for a decent puppet for my baby sister. Before Ayano and Lucy could continue fighting, the sound of police sirens were heard in the distance as the two girls look in the direction of the sirens, then look back at each other. Ayano. We'll continue this later. Lucy. Agreed. The two girls decide to call it a draw and leave before the police find either of them as Ayano takes the rooftops and dashes on home while Lucy disappears into the shadows. After jumping from rooftop to rooftop, we see Ayano makes it back home as she sneaks in through the kitchen window and tries to tiptoe to her room, only for the living room light to turn on as Ayano looks over to see her mother sitting in a chair with a smile on her face. Ryoba. Young lady, where have you been? It's almost 12 o'clock. Ayano. At a friend's house. Ryoba. Dearie, you don't have friends. Ayano. Sigh, okay, I was fighting against some competition. Ryoba. Oh, so it seems that green-haired kid you like has some other girls after him. Ayano. Yeah, and they're not like the girls at Academy High School, they're tough. Ryoba. I'm sure you'll prevail, sweetie, you always do. Ayano. Thank you, mother. Ryoba. Also, your sister is up in your room. Ayano blitzed upstairs, leaving Ryoba there as she giggles to herself. Ayano gets up to her room and kicks the door open to see her sister on her bed playing with herself while staring at a photo of Izuku. Ayano. What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you're back, big sis. See, could you come back later? I'm so close. A knife speeds past Ayano's sister, taking the photo out of her hand. As the knife stabs into the wall, Ayano's sister glares at Ayano, who shoots one back at her sister. Ayano. Get the hell out of my room. Kagaya. Name. Kagaya Aishi. Likes. Izuku. Tidiness. Knives. Her father. Neutral. Ayano. Her mother. Dislikes. Other girls. Creeps. Pervs. Other boys. Kagaya. Come on, Ayano, I was so close, give me 4 more men. Ayano. Get out. Ayano throws another knife at Kagaya, who catches it and stares at Ayano with irritation written all on her face. Kagaya. Fine, don't get your panties in a twist. Ayano. TCH. Kagaya. But can I at least take the pic? Ayano throws 3 knives at Kagaya, who rolls out of Ayano's bed, dodging the knives as Kagaya puts her pants back on and pops back up with a crossbow in hand and shoots at Ayano, who ducks down as the arrow sticks into the wall, catching their mother's attention. Ryoba. Ayano. Kagaya, could you be mindful of where you're shooting? We don't want to wake up your father now, do we? Ayano. Kagaya. No ma'am. Ryoba. Good, you may continue. Kagaya drops the crossbow and slides across the bed and tackles Ayano to the ground as she pulls out a kitchen knife and tries to stab Ayano, but Ayano kicks Kagaya into the wall and gets up and tries to stab her, but Kagaya blocks her attack with her knife. Kagaya. All I want is one picture. You have hundreds in your room already, why can't I have one? Ayano. Every picture of my sweet Izu is worth a fortune, you can get your own pictures. Kagaya. If I tried taking a picture of Izu, you'd try and kill me. Ayano. Exactly. Ayano grabs Kagaya and throws her downstairs as she rolls down the stairs and hits the floor as Kagaya looks up only to see Ayano in the air, ready to plunge her knife into her as Kagaya quickly rolls out of the way. Kagaya gets back up and barely dodged a slash from Ayano, who tries to stab her again, only for Kagaya to roll over the dinner table and grab a fork and stab Ayano's right hand. Ayano. Ow, you bitch. Ryoba. Language, young lady. Ayano. Sorry, mom. Ryoba. Good girl. Kagaya tries to stab Ayano in the eye, but she parries the fork out of Kagaya's hand as the fork stabs into the ceiling. Kagaya then spin kicks the kitchen knife out of Ayano's hand and punches Ayano in the face, sending her falling down as Kagaya gets on top of Ayano and starts choking her. Kagaya. With you finally out of the way, I can finally have Izu's babies. Haha, I'll start a family with Izu and he'll cherish me, he'll care for me, he'll love me. Ayano got pissed and punched Kagaya in the throat, making her start coughing and get off of Ayano as she picked up Kagaya and threw her into the living room where their mother is. Ayano lunges at Kagaya, who dodged and grabs the stoker near the fireplace and put it in the flames, heating it up. Kagaya. I'm gonna carve the word slut into your back. Ayano. You wouldn't dare. Kagaya. Wanna bet? Kagaya rushes Ayano and thrusts the stoker at her, but Ayano dodges and elbows Kagaya in the face, staggering her as Ayano takes the stoker and tries to stab Kagaya, but she rolls out the way and sweeps her legs, making Ayano fall down as Kagaya gets on top of Ayano and punches her in the face as Ayano punches Kagaya in the face too. The two continue to punch each other in the face until their mother claps her hands together. Ryoba. Okay, you two, it's 12 o'clock, time for bed, you can settle this tomorrow. Ayano. Kagaya. Hi. The 3 ladies head upstairs and go into their respective rooms and sleep, planning out tomorrow. The hours pass as the sun begins to rise up as Ayano wakes up early and heads out of her room window and gets up onto the house roof. Ayano. Hold on, my sweet Izu, I'm coming. Ayano jumps from rooftop to rooftop heading towards Izuku's house, but then Kagaya climbs out of her room window with a bow and arrow and sees Ayano trying to get to Izuku's house. Kagaya. Not on my watch. Kagaya shoots an arrow at Ayano and watches it speed towards her. Kagaya. Come on, come on. Kagaya watches in anticipation as the arrow speed closer towards Ayano, but once it gets close enough, Ayano catches the arrow in her hand inches away from her head and looks back to see Kagaya and smirks. Ayano. Better luck next time. Kagaya. Damn it. Kagaya watches as Ayano jumps from rooftop to rooftop heading to Izuku's house. Kagaya was about to go back inside the house until she remembered something. Kagaya. Oh wait, I got 40 more arrows. Kagaya grabs another arrow and aims at Ayano and fires it as it speeds past her, shocking Ayano as she looks back to see Kagaya still in the roof. Ayano. Damn it, Kagaya. Kagaya. You won't get to my sweet Izu's house, not this time. Kagaya grabs another arrow and aims it at Ayano, then fires it at her, only for Ayano to slice the arrow in half with a katana, shocking Kagaya. Kagaya. Isn't that mom's? Ayano. Man, this blade really is sharp. Kagaya grabs 4 arrows and fires them at Ayano, who sees the incoming arrows and slices all of them in half, angering Kagaya. Kagaya. Alright, that's it. Kagaya jumps onto another rooftop and grabs 3 arrows and a lighter and sets the tip of the arrows ablaze and shots them at Ayano, who dodges the 3 fire arrows as they stick into random rooftops and set the roofs afire, but the flames didn't stop Ayano as she continued to head towards Izuku's house. Kagaya. Why won't you stop and die? Kagaya chases after Ayano while shooting her with arrows as Ayano dodges or slices the arrows in half. The two jump around the neighborhood while Kagaya keeps on trying to kill Ayano but fails. Eventually Ayano makes it to Izuku's house and lands on his rooftop. Ayano. Yes, finally, now I can oof. Kagaya tackles Ayano to the ground and aims her bow and arrow at Ayano's face. Kagaya. Finally, no more running. Ayano. Why are you so persistent today? Kagaya. Guess you can say today's the day, now die. Before Kagaya could shoot Ayano, they both heard the sound of a door opening as they peeked through Izuku's window to see it's Inko. Ayano. Kagaya. Oh, it's just Miss Yagi. The two watch Inko rub Izuku's head before leaving his room as the two sigh and then look back at each other and glare at each other. Kagaya. This isn't over, Ayano. Ayano. I believe you and I'll be waiting. The two head back home to get ready for the day as the sun continues to rise. Then Izuku wakes up and does his morning routine and heads to school with Izumi along with Ayano. Ayano. Izumi. This bitch is persistent. Izuku. Sigh. Izumi. Is something wrong, Oni-chan? Izuku. It's about yesterday, you know, Mason sending that guy after us. Ayano. Don't worry about that jerk, Izuku. Izumi. Yeah, we'll get him back soon, don't worry. Izuku. Okay, thank you both. Ayano. Izumi. You're welcome. There goes that smile I love so much. The three eventually make it to school and walk inside the building and head to class, but unknown to Izuku and Izumi, Ayano glares at the far end of the hallway to see a small shine in the distance. Ayano. She's already on the move. In the far end of the hallway we see Kagaya inside the school's walls on a sniper post that she created, with a crossbow in her hand that's got a scope on it aimed at Ayano. Kagaya. The moment they split, I'm taking the shot. Kagaya waited and waited, and the moment Izuku and Izumi went upstairs, Kagaya took the shot as Ayano dodged with ease. Kagaya. Damnit. Ayano. How the hell did she get into the walls anyway? Kagaya reloaded her crossbow and took aim only to see Ayano gone. Kagaya. Damn, sigh next time. Kagaya took her crossbow and put it in her gym bag and opened a secret door and walked down into the school's basement and turned the lights on, seeing a chalkboard with pictures of other girls. Kagaya. Katsumi Bakugo, Shoka Todoroki, Izumi Yagi, Ayano Aishi. My own sister, you will not take my dear Izu from me. I'll have him by any means necessary. Kagaya grabbed a dart off the floor and threw it at the chalkboard. As it hit Ayano's face, Kagaya, seeing this, smirks and hides the chalkboard in the dark and heads to the student council room. Kagaya. So far only 4 competitors for Izuku's heart. If I play my cards right, then it'll be only me and Izuku, then we can start a family together. Kagaya started fantasizing about having a family with Izuku as she started giggling to herself with a flustered face, but she wasn't looking where she was going as she ran into someone as the two fell to the floor. Kagaya. Gah. Who the fuck? Sorry, my bad, PP, please don't punish me, Miss C Council Lady. Kagaya. I know that stuttering mess anywhere. Relax Mikan, it's me. Mikan. Oh, it's Jay, just Kagaya-san. Gets up Kagaya. Yep, gets up, what are you doing out here? Mikan. I was heading to my office Kagaya. Oh, then go ahead. Mikan. Hi, thank you. Mikan speed walks past Kagaya, who heads to the student council room. Kagaya. Mikan has always been clumsy and scared. She's nowhere near the other competitors' level, so I don't have to worry about her if she ever fell in love with Izu. Mikan. That was close. Kagaya-san didn't notice I was watching Naegi-kun do his daily stretches. Sigh, I need to gain more self-confidence. As the two girls head to their respective destinations, they hear the other students talking amongst each other. The two girls didn't pay it much mind until one of the students said something random. Hey, did you hear about what happened yesterday? Random. What random? Izuku and his crew got into a fight with Drago and his gang of delinquents. Kagaya. Mikan. What? Random. Whoa, really? Who won? Random. Izuku and his crew beat down Drago and his boys. Random. Really? Random. Yeah man, random. But did any of you see the news? Random. No. Random. Why, what happened? Random. Dude. Drago and his group died last night. Random. Huh? Random. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Random. Who did it? Random. No one knows. The police didn't say who, but there was a message left in blood on the wall. Random. What did it say? Random. It said, the Reaper has come to collect. Random. Cool. Random. Kinda scary. Random. Yeah, I know, but you can't lie, it sounds badass. Random. True. Mikan. Is Naegi-kun alright? He's not hurt, is he? Kagaya. Why didn't Ayano tell me? The two girls begin to pick up speed getting to their destination, and once they did, the school bell ringed, indicating it's now the first period of the day, as we see Kagaya in her office clawing at her desk. Kagaya. Why the hell didn't Ayano tell me? My sweet Izu was in a fight. I swear if he's hurt I'll double the effort on killing her sorry ass. Kagaya opened up her laptop and went to a news website where it gave her the information on what happened yesterday. Kagaya. Okay, so just a regular murder, nothing too troublesome. Sigh. How come I didn't know about this? How will I protect Izu if I don't even know what's going on? Damn it. Then the doors to her office open up as Kagaya looks up to see her best friend. Hey Kagu, how's it going? Kagaya. It's going well. Chika. Chika. That's good. Hey, did you hear? Kagaya. Hear about what? Chika. What happened to Drago? Kagaya. The delinquent who worked with the Yakuza. Why? Chika. He's dead. Kagaya. Acts surprised. What, are you sure? Chika. Yeah, he got killed last night. People are saying it was another rival Yakuza team who did it. Kagaya. It sound about right. Chika. Yeah, so ready to get to work. Kagaya. Hi. While Kagaya and Chika do their work, we cut over to Mikan, who's been pacing back and forth ever since she heard another what happened. Mikan. Naegi-kun better be okay. I saw him earlier, but I had no idea he got into a fight. If I find out he's hurt, I'll take care of him like a nurse should. I wish that Drago guy was alive so I can torture him and his friends myself. Then there was a knock at the door as Mikan quickly walked over there and opened the door to see her sensei. You're here early. Mikan. Hello sensei. Shoko. Shoko. Has anyone come in today? Mikan. No ma'am. Shoko. Good smoke Bree. Mikan. BB, but ma'am, won't the smoke detector go off? Shoko. Nah, this one's always been busted. Shoko huffs in some smoke and blows it into the air near the smoke detector as it doesn't go off. Shoko. See, it's busted. Mikan. Oh okay, but still smoking will kill you. Shoko. A lot of things want to kill you in this world. Mikan, just gotta pick which thing you want to kill you. Mikan. TT, that was SS so depressing. Shoko. That was a life lesson. Mikan. Oh, fuck kind of life lesson was that? Shoko. Anyway, let's get ready for some injured students to come in soon. Mikan. Hi, the day goes by normally for all sides of the table. Class went by normally for Izuku and the others. Kagaya listened to students' request and either declined or accepted, mostly declining their request, and Mikan patched up any injured students who came into the nurse's office. Then the lunch bell goes off as everyone goes to eat as we cut over to Kagaya, who's eating her lunch with Chika. Chika. Hey Kagaya, I gotta ask. Kagaya. What is it? Chika. Chika. Since we're nearing the end of the school year, I wanna ask, is there someone in this school you like? Kagaya. HW, why do you ask Chika? He, just because. Kagaya. What do I say? I can't tell her I like Izuku and that I want him to put a baby in me. She'll think I'm weird. Well, to answer your question, no one, Izuku. Chika. Huh, no one, Kagaya. No one, my adorable Izuku. Chika. No one, Kagaya. No one, my husband Izuku. Chika. Okay, that's a shame. I can hook you up if you'd like. Kagaya. Hell no. No thanks, Chika, it's alright, Chika. Well, if you say so. Kagaya. Do you perhaps like someone sips tea, Chika? Yeah, Izuku. Kagaya. Kagaya spat out her tea, surprising Chika as she rushed over and pat Kaguya's back. Chika. Whoa, you alright girl, Kagaya? Why, yeah, I'm fine. Chika, no anyone but my Izuku. Chika. Yep, Izuku, he's cute and kind and sweet and he looks like a fun person to be around. Kagaya. You mean Izuku Yagi or Chika? Yep, Izuku Yagi, the one and only. Kagaya. Oh. I see, Chika, no, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into. It's a war zone for my Izu's heart. Before Kagaya could say anything, the door to her office bursted open as the two girls look over to see Ayano with a smile on her face. But Kagaya knew better as she opened her desk cabinet and grabbed a hold of her army knife ready for whatever. Ayano. Hi girls. Chika. Who are you? Kagaya. Chika, this is my sister Ayano. Chika. Why, you have a sister? Kagaya. Sadly yes, Ayano, this is. Ayano. Chika Fujiwara, I know. Chika. Cool, if you're here to make a request you gotta wait until lunch, sorry. Ayano. Oh no, I just came to talk to my dear little sister is all. Kagaya. Chika, could you wait outside, this'll only take a while. Chika. Sure. Chika walks past Ayano, who waved at her as Chika did the same. Then she walks out of the room, and the moment she did, Ayano turned around towards the door and pulled out a silent pistol, planning on shooting Chika through the door. But before she could shoot, Kagaya threw her army knife at Ayano, who quickly turned around and caught it. Ayano. So another competitor has entered the fight for my Izu's love. Ayano glares at Kagaya, who jumped out of her desk and pulled out a machete and rushed Ayano, who shot at her, but Kagaya sliced the bullets in half, surprising Ayano as she dropped the gun and pulled out a cleaver and rushed Kagaya. Once the two were in range, they swung their weapons as they collided, creating a shockwave in the room. Kagaya. Ayano, let me handle Chika, you stay out of th. Ayano. Oh please, like I can trust you to kill her, she's your best friend, you can't kill her. Kagaya. You don't know da. Ayano. Remember back at Academy High School I gave you one task and you fucked it up, almost getting us both arrested. The two step back and run at each other again and start clashing as the sound of steel clashing was heard inside the room. Meanwhile outside, Chika was listening to music. Chika. And I'm riding in the Rover 12, keep on trying to pull me over, asking if I stole it, I bought it. I own it. I remember walking to school, catching the bus early morning, like, Ma, I ain't going. While Chika is outside the room vibing, we cut back over to Ayano and Kagaya to see the rooms an absolutely mess, bullet holes in the walls, ruined furniture, scratched up walls and floors, all while Kagaya and Ayano have not a single wound on their bodies. Kagaya. Ayano, please let's stop, the room's a mess. Ayano. Fine, but hear me on this, either you kill Chika or I'll do it myself. Kagaya. Fine, I'll handle it. Ayano. You have until next week, if she's not dead I'll take care of her myself. Kagaya. Fine, now help me clean this room. Ayano. Sure. The two sisters clean up the room to the best of their ability, and once they're done they shot a quick glare at each other, then walk away. Ayano. You have until this week or I'll do it myself. Kagaya. Hi. Ayano walks out the room to see Chika dancing to her songs, causing her to giggle, catching Chika's attention. Chika. Oh, you're done talking. Ayano. Hi, you can go back inside. Chika. Okay, bye Ayano-san. Ayano. Bye, count your days. Chika walks back inside the room to see Kagaya sitting in her seat. Chika. Sue, how did it go? Kagaya. It went well. Chika. Sweet. Then the bell goes off indicating lunch is over. Chika. Guess it's time to get back to work. Kagaya. Yeah, I hope my Izu is okay. While Kagaya and Chika get back to work, we cut over to the nurse's office where we see Mikan tired. Mikan. WWW, why were there so many injured gym students? Shoko. Boys play rough all the time, don't think too much about it. Mikan. NN, no kidding, Sai, I just hope that's all the cases for today. Knock knock knock. Shoko. Guess not. Mikan. Sai, WW, who is it this time? Mikan gets up with a bored expression on her face and walks over and opens the door to see who it is, as her bored expression immediately turns to shock and fear. Mikan. Makoto. Makoto. Hi, Sumiki-san. Shoko. What happy damn. Mikan and Shoko are looking at Makoto, seeing he's got a black eye, a broken nose, a few bruises and blood dripping down his arm. Mikan wasted no time and brought Makoto onto one of the nurse beds and checked his health. Mikan. WW, what happened to you? Who the fuck did this to my Naegi-kun? Makoto. I got caught by surprise in the bathroom. Shoko. So you got jumped? Makoto. Hee, yeah, pretty much. Mikan. BBB, by who? I want names now. Makoto. I don't know. Shoko. You don't know. Makoto. No. Mikan. Bullshit, tell me, Naegi-kun. I don't believe that. PP, please tell us so we can inform the principal. Makoto. No, if you do then. Mikan. They won't do anything. Makoto. Shoko. She didn't stutter. Mikan. Makoto, as your nurse, I want names. This can't go unpunished. PPP, please. Makoto. Oh, okay. It was Tanaka Hajime. Mikan. That fat fucking pig. Okay, who else? Makoto. Oga Masaru. Shoko. Isn't he a senior or something? Mikan. That doesn't matter, he'll end up like the rest. Who else? Makoto. And the last one is Takeshi Hamemiya. Shoko. The guy who's been held back 3 times. Mikan. That's all of them. Makoto. Hi, what are you gonna do? Mikan. I'll tell the principal after school. Shoko. For now, sit still and don't move too much. Makoto. Hi, Mikan. I'll be outside, I gotta use the bathroom. Makoto. Be careful, Mikan. Mikan. Hey, I will, he does care. Mikan walks outside and heads to the girls' bathroom, but on the way there she pulls out her phone and dials in a number and waits until she hears a voice. Hello Mikan, how's your day so fa? Mikan. K Komaru, we have a problem. Komaru. What is it this time, did you forget your underwear? Mikan. C code R red. Komaru. What happened? Mikan. Naegi-kun got jumped in the boys' bathroom. Komaru. I want names. Mikan. Tanaka Hajime, Oga Masaru and Takeshi Hamemiya. Komaru. Got it, don't do anything until my say so hangs up. Komaru dials in a number and waits a few seconds until someone picks up. Grown Komaru, what do you want? Komaru. We got a code red. Toko. Toko. Say no more. Toko gets up out of bed and grabs her taser on her desk and puts it to her head, shocking herself and letting her second self loose. Genocider SYO. So. I heard the whole thing to Komaru, so who's the son of a bitch we gotta fuck up? Komaru. We'll meet at the gates of Aldera High once school ends. So. I'll be there. Hangs up now, let's see. So front flips off her bed and walks over to her closet and opens it, revealing a bunch of sharp and spiked weapons. So. Picks up katana na. So. Picks up mace nope. So. Picks up flail, why haven't I used this yet? So. Picks up sniper rifle nah. So continues to dig through her stash of weapons until she finds her go-to weapon and laughs in delight. So. Here we go, all 85 are here. While SYO gets ready to kill some people, we cut back over to the high school as we see the Izuku squad sitting in class, worried since Makoto never came back to class after lunch. Izuku. I hope Makoto's okay, he hasn't came back. Tatsumi. Where are you, bro? Issei. If something had happened to you, someone's getting fucked up. Shoto. Shoka. I've never seen Tatsumi and Issei so worried before. Bakugo. Come on, stupid bell, hurry up and ring, we gotta look for Naegi. Katsumi. They're all so worried for Makoto, well, it makes sense. Izumi. Don't worry Izuku, I'm sure he's okay, wherever he is. Then the bell rings as the Izuku squad were the first ones out the door, then everyone else left as Izuku and his friends walked down the halls. Katsumi. Where are we going, Izuku? Izuku. The nurse's office. Issei. Why, what's wrong with you? Izuku. There's nothing wrong with me, I just wanna check something. The Izuku squad get to the nurse's office as Tatsumi opened the door as the squad all saw Makoto bandaged up, shocking them. Izuku squad. Makoto. Hey guys. Tatsumi. Dude, what happened? Issei. Fuck that, who did this to you? Makoto. Sai, it was Mason. Bakugo. He did this. Makoto. He wasn't alone, he had some help, there was Tanaka Hajime, Oga Masaru and Takeshi Himemiya. Bakugo. The senior, the sophomore and the fat ass got it, let's go boys. Makoto. Wait, where are you going? Shoto. To teach those fuckers a lesson. Issei. Count me in. Tatsumi. Same here. Izuku. No one hurts my friends and walks away from this ass whooping, I'm coming too. Makoto. Guys, don't even bother. Izuku squad. Why not? Makoto. Because those guys are a part of Mason's friend group. Shoka. Damn surprised he actually has friends. Makoto. Hee, yeah, I know, surprising. Izuku. Damn it. Izuku walks out of the nurse's office angry as Izumi gets concerned and goes to follow him. Makoto. You know, I've never seen Izuku so mad. Issei. Dude, you didn't know Izuku's a ride or die. Bakugo. Damn right he is. Shoto. He'll never turn his back on any of us. Shoka Katsumi. And that's why I love him. Makoto. I'm glad to hear that. Tatsumi. How long do you think you'll be here? Makoto. Probably a few more minutes. Issei. Then I'll stay right here. Tatsumi. Same. Makoto. Thanks guys. Shoto. Guess we'll head out then. Shoka. Get well, Makoto. Makoto. I'm not sick, just hurt. Shoka. Shoto. Katsumi and Bakugo all head out and leave as we cut over to Izuku, who's outside sitting on the school stairs, pissed until he feels a hand on his shoulder. He looks up to see Izumi. Izumi. Oni-chan, listen, I know you're upset, I am too. Izuku. We had no idea this happened, we could have done something to stop this. Izumi. Izuku, we didn't know, believe me, we could have stopped it, but we had no clue, that's not our fault, you gotta understand that. Izuku. Sai, you're right, but I'm just so mad, why does he keep messing with us and other people? Izumi. We all are. Izuku, we know Mason has been a pain ever since, little bastard probably grew up thinking the world is his, but don't let that stop you from doing what you want, okay? Izuku. Okay, thanks Izumi. Izumi. Of course, it's my job to look after you when you're upset. Izumi hugs Izuku as he smiles and hugs her back, all while Ayano is behind the corner with a silent pistol in hand. Ayano. Sai, next time. Ayano puts the pistol away and walks out of the corner and goes over to Izuku and Izumi, much to Izumi's disappointment. Meanwhile, inside the school we see Tanaka Hajime in his council office alone with a soda bottle in hand and a picture of Kagaya in the other. Tanaka. Kagaya-chan always has a blank face on, just like Nozaki, but deep down I know there's a face of ecstasy and passion behind that mask she had on all day, just gotta crack it and then she's all mine just like the rest of. Tanaka opens a desk drawer and pulls out photos of the girls he's been with over the school year. Tanaka. Soon Kagaya-chan will be mine and I'll have a harem of sexy ladies. Knock knock. Tanaka. Come in. Mikan opens the door and sees Tanaka as he smirks, seeing Mikan. Tanaka. What do I owe the pleasure, Mikan-chan? Mikan. I came to give this to you, KK, knowing how hard you've been working. Tanaka. Getting tea from a sexy nurse, of course, yes, come here, I am quite thirsty. Mikan walks over to Tanaka and gives him the tea and watches him drink it all with ease as she smiles. Mikan. So how is it? Tanaka. It's quite good, I didn't know you could make tea, Mikan-chan. Mikan. Hee, I learned from my mother. Tanaka. Oh, really now? Mikan. Hi, Tanaka. Please do tea. Before Tanaka could keep talking, his stomach started bubbling like crazy, feeling like he was about to shit himself as he held his stomach in pain. Mikan. Are you alright? Tanaka. Hold on, Mikan C-chan, I gotta huff, I gotta go to the bathroom. Tanaka runs past Mikan, heading straight for the bathroom, all while Mikan smirks and giggles to herself. Mikan. This is for what you did to Naegi-kun, you fat fuck. We see Tanaka make it to the boy's bathroom in time as he runs into the stalls and sits down ready to release until his stomach stopped hurting all of a sudden, like his stomach ache never happened, confusing him. Tanaka. How weird, I could have sworn I felt like CRA blah arg. Tanaka throws up out of nowhere, shocking him as he tries to get up off the toilet but can't because he keeps throwing up, hurting his throat and stomach. He eventually gets up and tries to aim for the toilet, but he slip on some throw up that was on the floor and falls face first into the toilet bowl, still throwing up. He tries getting out of the toilet bowl but can't because his face is stuck as he's suffocating on water and his own blood and barf. This went on for 1 minute as he almost got his head out, but he accidentally flushed the toilet, sucking his face back in and overflowing the toilet, which led to his demise as he died a few seconds after the toilet overflowed. Mikan walks into the bathroom and opens the stall, seeing the scene in front of her as she pulls out her phone and calls Komaru, who immediately picks up. Komaru. Yeah, Mikan. The deed is done. Komaru. Good one, down 2 more to go, hangs up. Komaru is on top of a rooftop with a sniper rifle with a silencer on it, watching Takeshi Hamemiya, just waiting for him to get back to his house. Komaru. Come on, you bastard, hurry up. Takeshi continues to walk back home with a smile on his face. Takashi. Man, today was great. I got paid $600 just to beat up on that Makoto guy, and I'm a part of Mason's crew. Hey, life couldn't be more better for me. Oh wait, can I have my slut of a sister to satisfy my needs? Komaru, hearing all of this, was disgusted and angry as she got an idea. Komaru. Regular sniper rounds aren't good enough for you. I got something better. While Komaru replaces the rounds in her rifle, we see Takashi nearing his house as he turns a corner and sees his house, and he knocks on door and waits for a little bit until his sister opens the door and looks at Takashi with annoyance. Oh, you're back, Takashi. You don't sound happy to see me. Mako-chan. Mako. Why don't you move out already? Takashi. Come on now, don't be rude to your older brother. I have feelings to you know. Mako. Hard to tell. Takashi. Anyway, let me Mako. Takashi. Takashi. Huh, Mako. I'm putting my foot down. This thing between us ends here. I'm sick of it. I can't look Yoshida in his eyes knowing what I'm doing with you. Takashi. I mean, you said it yourself, he can't please you like ICA. Bang. Mako got sprayed in the face by some red substance, making her fall backwards as she wipes the red stuff off her face. Once she's done, she looks forward and is horrified seeing Takashi on the floor with half his skull left in a pool of his own blood. Mako. Komaru. You're welcome, girl. Komaru gets up and pulls out her phone and calls SYO, who picks up immediately. So. Hey to Komaru. Komaru. The deed is done. So. Okay, welp, we're almost done here. Call me back in 20 seconds. Hangs up. Welp, pincushion. It was fun while it lasted. So already got to Oga Masaru before the other 2 were killed. She snatched him up off the streets and brought him to an old warehouse and tortured him for hours without any breaks, as we see Oga strapped to a chair with a bunch of scissors and sewing needles all around his body, turning him into a human pincushion. So. Now then, time for the bonfire. So walks over and grabs a canister of fuel and pours it all onto Oga, who has no clue what's happening since she sewed his eyes shut. Oga. Oh, you crazy bitch, what is this? What are you doing? So. I'm washing you up, making sure you're nice and clean. Oga. What is that smell? Sniff, sniff, I can't smell properly. So. You don't need to, because you'll find out soon enough. So walks over and pulls out a lighter and glares at Oga before laughing like crazy. So. Ashes to ashes, fuckboy throws lighter. The moment the lighter flame touched the gas, Oga was set ablaze as he screamed in pain as his flesh burned, all while SYO laughed like a madwoman. So. Sigh, I love murdering cunts like you, welp, time to leave. So walks out of the back door, but not before tipping over a barrel of oil that fell over and hit another barrel, as that barrel fell over and hit another barrel, as the oil leaked all over the floor and towards the screaming Oga as the fire touched the oil and quickly sped over towards the 3 barrels, and at that moment. *BOOOOOOOOM. The entire warehouse exploded into flames, scaring the people near the explosion as people started running away, all while SYO was in an alleyway as she sneezed and snapped back to Toko. Toko. What the he, oh my god. Toko saw the burning warehouse and was shocked as she quickly got out of the area and headed home. Toko. What the hell happened while I was sleeping? So. You're welcome, Toko. Oh, I should have known it was your crazy ass. So. You mean our crazy ass? Toko. Sigh, you're annoying. So. Also call Dekomaru, let her know the guy's super dead. Toko. Hi. Toko pulls out her phone and calls Komaru, who immediately picks up. Komaru. It's been 20 seconds. Toko. Yeah, the deed's done. Komaru. Good, now lay low, the cops are searching, hangs up. Toko. We should be fine. So. Yep, as long as no one saw my face we'll be fine. Toko. Wait, what? So. I'm kidding, I'm way too fast for the mortal eye. Toko. You say that, yet Komaru can see you no matter how fast you run. So. And that's why she's the boss bitch. Toko. Sigh, you're annoying, useful but annoying. It's a new day today, but there's one difference about today. What is that difference? Well, Aldera High is closed for the week and under investigation after the death of 4 students, the pink-haired girl, Tanaka Hajime, Ogie Masaru and Takeshi Himemiya. The news was shocking to many of the staff and students. As we see the cops and Detective Naomasa looking at the disgusting scene in front of them as they're in the school's boy bathroom looking at the now dead Tanaka Hajime. Naomasa. What did the kid do here again? Cop. He was a part of the school's student council group. Naomasa. Alright, give me names of the students in the council. Cop. Hi, walks off. Naomasa. This is just disgusting. Anything on the security cameras? Cop. Nothing. Naomasa. Nothing. Cop. Nothing, the footage is all static. Naomasa. Damn. Cop. Sir, we found something in the kid's office. Naomasa. What is it? The cop shows Naomasa a bag of pictures of girls that Tanaka has been with. Naomasa. Any signatures, names, anything? Cop. Nope, just photos. Naomasa. Where's the principal? We need him to identify these students, maybe then we'll get somewhere. Cop. Hi, walks off. Naomasa. We gotta find who's doing this and fast, or else more bodies are gonna start piling up, and I haven't even investigated the other 2 crime scenes. Yeah, this is gonna be a long day. While Naomasa goes to question the principal, we cut over to Ayano and Kagaya, who are watching the news of the 4 dead students surprising them. Kagaya. Someone killed the boar, about damn time, he was annoying. Ayano. Hey, someone beat you to him first. Kagaya. Yeah, it sucks, but at least he's dead. Ryoba. Seems you 2 aren't the only ones willing to kill her. Ayano. Kagaya. Yeah, Ryoba. But remember what I taught you girls, okay? Ayano. Kagaya. Hi. Ryoba. Good, also you get the week off, isn't that nice? Ayano. It is. Ayano. Kagaya. That means I can go see my Izu. Ayano and Kagaya glare at each other as Ayano throws a punch at Kagaya, who backflips away and runs out the front door with Ayano right behind her, leaving Ryoba there as she starts giggling. Ryoba. They remind me of myself when I was younger. While Ayano and Kagaya race towards Izuku's house, we cut over to Makoto's house, where we see him in his bed being catered to by his sister Komaru. Makoto. Komaru, there's no need to feed me, I can. Komaru. Shush, it's my job as your sister to care for you when you can't care for yourself, and as your future wife. Makoto. But my arms still work. Komaru. I don't care, now say ah. Makoto. There's no way around this, is there? Komaru. Nope. Makoto. Sigh ah. Komaru spoon feeds Makoto some soup, putting a smile on her face as she watches Makoto swallow the soup. Komaru. Is it good? Makoto. Hi, thanks Komaru. Komaru. Any time, but you never told me how you got hurt in the first place. Makoto. It's not a problem anymore, the people who did this are no longer with us. Komaru. Oh, serves them right. Anyway, if you need me just call me and I'll come running. Makoto. Hi, thanks sis. Komaru walks out of Makoto's room as he grabs his game controller and logs on, and is immediately invited into a game chat called Despair Gang. Question mark question mark question mark. Slash question mark question mark question mark. Hi Naegi, Makoto, Junko, Mukuro, Sumugi, good to see you're all active. Junko. Ready to shit on these kids, little man. Makoto. Hee you know it, let's do this. Mukuro. Are we playing multiplayer or competitive? Tsumugi. Let's do multiplayer. Izuku. Hi. As Makoto plays with the three girls, we see Komaru leaning on Makoto's door, hearing him chatting with the trio, and she is not pleased. Komaru. I don't know who those bitches are, but they won't get within an inch of my Naegi-kun, I won't let them. Komaru walks to her room, and once she gets there, she walks inside and opens her laptop and begins hacking into the Despair Gang's party chat, trying to disconnect the three from Makoto, but she keeps getting countered by something. Komaru. Damn it, it's not working. Who made this damn security system so strong? Tsumugi. Better luck next time, hacker, but you're separating me from my sweet Naegi-kun. Makoto. Hey Tsumugi, you're still there. Tsumugi. Oh yes, I'm still her. Junko. Good to know, now stand on the point, you dumb bitch. Makoto. Junko, be nice. Tsumugi probably had to go do something real fast. Tsumugi. Thanks Naegi-kun. Makoto. Hee you're welcome. Junko. Mukuro. Tsumugi. His little giggle is so cute. While Makoto plays with the three girls, we cut over to Issei, who's out training with his other friends Yudo Kiba, Genshiro Saji and Valley Lucifer. The four boys are currently in the forest fighting one another, as Issei is up against Valley while Kiba is fighting against Saji. Valley. Yo Issei, I gotta ask you something. Issei. Shoot. Valley. Alright. Valley threw a fireball at Issei, shocking him as he barely dodged it and looked back, seeing the damage the blast did to the forest behind him as he looked back at Valley, mad. Issei. Not like that, dude. Valley. Hee anyway, for real though this time, what the hell is going on at your school? Issei. I don't know man, but 4 dead students is crazy. Saji. You think it's a rouge devil or a fallen angel? Issei. A fallen angel, no, a rouge devil maybe. Kiba. Well, whatever it is, we gotta figure out, and soon. Issei. Agreed. Valley. By the way, is your ex still trying to kill you? Issei. Who, Rainier? I don't know, she's been silent for a few months now. I think she stopped trying. Also, she's not my ex, she was just playing with me, which really sucks. Kiba. You miss her? Issei. Oh no, I just thought we could have been something, you know. Saji. Yeah, I know how you feel, man. Issei. Thanks Saji. Saji. Anytime bro. Valley. Alright, enough talking, back to training. The boys continue their training, but little do they know Rias, Akano, Asia, Kaneko, and Xenovia are scattered around the forest watching Issei train. Rias. Oh Issei, my sweet goofball. Akano. Watching you train while sweating so much is making me feel some type of way. Asia. Issei is so strong, I can see his muscles through his shirt. Kaneko. He may be a perv, but he's my perv. Xenovia. If he keeps training so hard, I'm gonna want more than just 2 babies. Rias, Akano, Asia, Kaneko, Xenovia. Anyone who gets in between me and my king is dead, even if it means killing the others in the peerage. As the 4 boys continue their training, we cut over to Tatsumi, who's at his house making himself something to eat, just minding his own business. Tatsumi. So the 3 guys that jumped Makoto are dead, and then some other girl from the school is also dead, and now we might not even go to school for the next 2 weeks. What the hell is going on out here? Tatsumi sits on his couch, turns on the TV and sighs and takes a bite out of his burrito, but then his phone goes off as he picks it up and sees it's a friend of his, making him smile as he puts the phone to his ear. Hello Tatsumi. Tatsumi. Hey Akame. Akame. It's good to hear from you. Tatsumi. Same, how's work? Akame. It's okay, how's school? Tatsumi. Not good. Akame. Why, what's wrong? Did someone hurt you? Tatsumi. Have you seen the news? 4 students of Aldera High were found dead. Akame. What, really? Tatsumi. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm worried. Akame. I see, as long as your life isn't in danger, then I could give a damn who dies. I'm sure everything will be alright. Tatsumi. Yeah, maybe. Akame. Are you eating anything at the moment? Tatsumi. A burrito, why? Akame. No reason, I was thinking maybe I could stop by and talk for a bit. Tatsumi. Oh, that's cool. Akame. Okay, I'll come by your house in a few minutes. Tatsumi. Wait Akame, I never told you my house address. Akame. Oh, no need, I already know where you stay. Unknown to Tatsumi, Akame is spying on him from the top of a building with some high-tech binoculars seeing him through the house window. Akame, can you send me your address please? Tatsumi, I don't know if I should. My parents don't like when I have company over when they're not around. Akame, oh, damn it, that's fine, I guess I'll just. Before Akame could finish her sentence, she dropped her phone and blocked a katana to her back, angry to see the attacker. Tatsumi, hey Akame, you alright? I heard something. Akame, something came up, I gotta go. Bye Tatsumi. Akame stomps in her phone, breaking it as it disconnected on Tatsumi's side, confusing him. Tatsumi, Akame, I wonder what happened. We cut over to Akame, who's jumping from rooftop to rooftop, sending slashes at her attacker while dodging or parrying her attacker's katana slashes. Why so angry? I'd thought you'd be happy to see me again. Akame, how the hell are you still alive? Kurome, did you actually think tying me up and leaving me in the back of an old car, then driving that car into the river hoping I'd drown, would be enough to stop me from coming back? Akame, next time I'll make sure you're knocked unconscious. Kurome, oh, there won't be a next time, sis. Kurome swings her katana at Akane, who blocks her attack, and swings at Kurome, who dodged and thrust her katana, aiming right between Akame's eyes, but she bends backward, dodging the tip of the blade as she leg sweeps Kurome, who catches herself, and leg sweeps Akame, who also catches herself. The two girls jump back as Kurome throws a knife at Akane, who blocks it and rushes Kurome, who does the same as the two clash their blades together. Kurome, you can't have Tatsumi-kun, he's mine. Akame, if you know what's good for you, you'll back the hell off. Tatsumi is mine. Kurome, well, he can't be yours if you're dead. Akame, tch, you little bitch. Kurome, that's just what mom always called you. Akame got super pissed and kicked Kurome in the gut, sending her flying off the roof of the building, but she wasn't done yet. She then jumped off the building following Kurome as the two started clashing midair. Then Akame grabbed Kurome by the shirt collar, then dropkicked her down closer to the ground as Kurome hit the ground hard, but then Akame landed on her chest as a loud crack was heard. Akame looked down at Kurome, seeing blood oozing out her mouth. Kurome coughs up blood. Damn it. Akame, how about you stay dead this time? Walks off. Kurome, hey, you little bitch. Akame flips Kurome off and walks out of the alleyway as Kurome begins to close her eyes and stop moving, as we see Akame walking down the street mad. Akame, great, now I gotta get a new phone. Sigh, at least that's one competitor out of the way. While Akame walks off to get a new phone, we cut over to Ayano and Kagaya, who finally arrived at Izuku's house as the two simultaneously rung the doorbell and waited. Ayano, damn it, go away. Kagaya, fuck off. Ayano, I'm talking to Izu first. Ayano, huh, like he even knows, yo. Then the front door opens as the two stop arguing and act natural as they see Inko at the door. Inko, hello, who might you two be? Ayano, hello ma'am, I was wondering. Kagaya, Ayano, we were wondering if your son is home, we're friends of his from school. Inko, oh my, really? Izumi always said Izuku didn't have any friends. Ayano. Kagaya, huh, that bitch. Inko, but if you say you're his friends, then I'm sorry, but he's not here right now. Kagaya, oh, do you know when he'll be back? Inko, actually you can find him at the cafe down the street. Ayano, oh okay. Kagaya, bye ma'am. The two walk down the street, leaving Inko there with a smile on her face as she closes the door and walks back to the couch. Inko, those two seem nice. We see the two sisters running full speed towards the cafe with worry and anger coursing through them. Ayano, I know this block far too well. Kagaya, and there's only one cafe that's down the street from Izu's house. Ayano. Kagaya, and that's a damn maid cafe. The two run for 40 seconds until they stop outside of the cafe and look through the window to see Izuku and Izumi sitting in one of the bench seats. Ayano, I'm going in. Kagaya, I'm right behind you. The two walk inside the cafe as the bell alerts one of the maids as they walk over towards the two girls. Hello ladies, is it a table for two? Ayano, no, we're friends of those two. Points at Izuku's table. Oh, alright then, follow me. Ayano, what's with that pause? The two girls follow the maid over towards Izuku and Izumi's table. Hey Izuku, do you know these two girls here? Ayano. Kagaya, how the fuck does she know my Izu? Izuku. Oh yes I do Rainier. Rainier. Okay then you two may sit. Ayano. Thanks, who the fuck are you? Ayano and Kagaya sit at the table with Izuku and Izumi, much to Izumi's disappointment as Rainier walks off near the cafe counter and keeps an eye on the two girls. Rainier. Who the fuck are they? Ayano. So Izuku, mind telling us why you're here? Izuku. Oh, I just came to visit Rainier. Kagaya. You mean the maid? Izuku. Yeah, we met at the park well one day and chatted for a while, then we became good friends. She told me she worked here and wanted me to visit, so that's why I'm here. Ayano. I see, but what about Izumi? Izumi. I'm here for the ice cream and to keep an eye out on this bitch. Kagaya. Ayano. I see. Rainier. Here you go, Izuku. Rainier puts not one but two milkshakes on the table and slides them towards Izuku, surprising him. Izuku. Rainier, I only ordered the caramel milkshake, why did you give me another one? Rainier. They're both on the house. Izuku. Really, are you sure? Rainier. Of course, besides what kind of friend would I be if I didn't come through for you? Izuku. Oh well then, thank you Rainier. Rainier. You're welcome. Izumi. What about me? Ayano. And us. Rainier. Oh yeah, give me a few minutes Izumi, and what do you two want? Ayano. I want a chocolate cake with a triple flavored milkshake. Kagaya. Give me a peppermint milkshake. Rainier. Coming up. Rainier walks off, leaving the group there to chat as she gets into the kitchen of the cafe. Rainier. Oh Izuku, you sweet adorable boy, why are you such a chick magnet? It makes it difficult for me to be alone with you. Time to fix that. Rainier makes the girls' orders, but not before adding a little something into the girls' orders. After a few minutes she comes back out with a tray of food. Rainier. Okay, here's your chocolate cake with a triple flavored milkshake, a peppermint milkshake, and finally a candy cane milkshake. Ayano. Thank. Izumi. About time. Kagaya. Thank you. Rainier. Enjoy ladies. Rainier walks off and sits near the counter and watches the girls to see if they'll eat. Rainier. Come on, eat it, come on. Izuku. So did you girls hear about what happened? Ayano. Yeah, that's crazy. Kagaya. Who could kill a student? Izuku. I don't know, but I hope the police or heroes find who's doing this. Kagaya. Yeah, sips milkshake. Rainier. That's one. Izumi. 4 dead students is crazy, sips milkshake. Rainier. That's 2. Ayano. Don't worry Izuku, I'm sure whoever's doing this will he caught, takes bite out of cake. Rainier. That's all 3. Then after a few seconds the 3 girls start to feel dizzy and in pain as Izuku sees this and gets worried. Izuku. Hey you girls alright, you don't look too good. Ayano. I'm okay Izuku. Kagaya. Just need to use the bathroom. Izumi. Why yeah, I'll be okay. The 3 girls all head into the bathroom, wobbling much to Rainier's approval, but then she sees Izuku's face of worry as she walks over to him with a look of confusion. Rainier. Izuku, is something wrong? Izuku. I don't know, everything was going good, then the girls were in some kind of pain. Rainier. Strange, do you think they're allergic to something? Izuku. Crap, I never asked Ayano or Kagaya if they have any allergies. I know Izumi doesn't have any, but what's wrong with her, oh man? Rainier. Hey Izuku, it's fine, you're not at fault here, you didn't know, that's not your fault, okay? Izuku. Okay. Rainier. Do you feel better? Izuku. Hi, thank you. Rainier. Of course, you don't mind if I sit and chat with you. Izuku. But what about? Rainier. Don't worry, I'm on break right now. Izuku. Oh then sure, sit down. Rainier. Yes, hi. Rainier sat next to Izuku as the two chatted and enjoyed the conversation and the time spent together. Meanwhile Ayano, Kagaya and Izumi are in the bathroom stalls fighting for their lives, all thinking the same thing. Ayano. Kagaya. Izumi. That bitch did something to our stuff. While the 3 girls fight for their lives, we see Izuku and Rainier outside still chatting about their lives and stuff until Rainier checks her watch and sighs. Rainier. Dang, I gotta get back to work soon. Say Izuku, wanna meet up at the fountain like last time? Izuku. Okay, but why? Rainier. Well, I guess I have something to say to you. Izuku. Okay, I'll be there. Rainier. Great, well I best get to work, see you there. Izuku. Hi. Rainier gets up and walks back into the kitchen area, leaving Izuku there to enjoy his milkshakes. After a few minutes the girls walk out of the bathroom looking sick, shocking Izuku. Izuku. Oh my god, you girls alright? Ayano. Why yeah Izuku, don't worry. Izuku. But your faces, you all look sick. Izumi. Don't worry Oni-chan, I'm fine. Izuku put his hand on Izumi's forehead, feeling it's warm, as he does the same with Ayano and Kagaya, feeling all of their foreheads are warm. Izuku. None of you are okay, you're all sick, I'm taking you all home. Ayano. OT, there's no need for that Izuo. Izuku picks Ayano up bridal style, making her blush like crazy and genuinely smile, but she covered her smile up. Izuku. I'm taking you girls home, okay? Ayano. Oh okay, oh my god, it's a dream come true. Kagaya. Hey, what about? Izuku picks up Kagaya and puts her onto his shoulder along with Izumi, then walks out of the cafe with 3 love-crazed girls. Izuku. Hang tight, I'll get you all home. Izumi. Hi, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Izuku's holding me. Kagaya. Okay, oh my god, he's carrying me, come on me, don't climax. The girls started fantasizing like crazy while Izuku carried them back home. Ayano told Izuku where she and Kagaya live as he went there first and dropped them off, as he knocked on the door and waited for a while until it opened, revealing Ayano's mother, Ryoba. Ryoba. Why hello there, who might you be? Izuku. Hello ma'am, my name is Izuku Yagi and I came to bring your daughters home. Ryoba. Oh my, are they okay? Izuku. I hope so. Ma'am, does Ayano or Kagaya have allergies? Ryoba. Not that I know of. Why? Izuku. Well, we went to eat at a cafe and everything was well until they both felt sick and ran into the bathroom. Ryoba. Oh dear, bring them inside. Izuku walks inside the house, seeing how nice it is, surprising him. Izuku. This is a nice house. Ryoba. Why thank you young man, the girls' rooms are upstairs, take them there. Izuku. Hi. Izuku heads upstairs to the girls' rooms, and once he got halfway up the stairs Ayano realizes something and freaked out. Ayano. The photos. Izuku. Izuku. Yes. Ayano. I can walk the rest of the way there, you can put me down now. Izuku. You sure? Ayano. Hi please. Izuku. Okay, but I'll be here in case you need me. Ayano. Izuku, I'll always need you, thanks. Izuku puts Ayano down as she slowly walks upstairs to her room, and once there she quickly dashes inside and closes the door and sighs as she sees her room full of photos of Izuku she's taken over the school year. Pictures on the floor, pictures on the wall, pictures on the ceiling. She even taped a picture of Izuku onto her stuffed teddy bear. Ayano. That was close. If Izuku saw my room, my chances with him would be ruined. Back outside we see Izuku carrying Kagaya to her room as he opens the door and is about to turn on the lights until Kagaya grabs his hand. Kagaya. Don't turn on the lights Izuku, I'm a bit tired. Izuku. Oh okay sure, I'll just put you on your bed then. Izuku walks into the dark room and finds her bed and gently placed her on it, then leaves her room and walks off back downstairs as Kagaya sighs. Kagaya. That was close. Kagaya gets up and closes her room door and turns on the lights, revealing a body pillow with Izuku's face on it. Kagaya. Izuku would have seen my body pillow of him and freak out, sigh, someday I'm gonna have to get rid of this, but until then. While Kagaya sleeps with her body pillow we see Izuku carrying Izumi on his back downstairs. Izuku. Well ma'am, it was nice meeting you. Ryoba. You too dearie, you should come by sometime. Izuku. Of course, well I best get my sister home by Ms. Aishi. Izumi. Oni-chan. Izuku. I know we're going home right now. Izuku walks out the front door and closes it, leaving Ryoba in the living room as she looks out the curtains to see Izuku walking home while Izumi snuggles up to Izuku. Ryoba. A bro-con huh? Weird, that's definitely a problem for Ayano and Kagaya, I should get some rest as well. Ryoba heads upstairs to get some rest as we cut over to Izuku, who dropped Izumi off at home much to Izumi's displeasure and left to meet with Rainier. Izuku. Man, it's already nighttime huh? I should text mom, tell her I might be home late. While walking, Izuku texts his mom telling her that he'll be out for a bit, which she texts back saying okay, just be safe, which he tells her he will. Once he's done texting, he looks up to see the fountain in the center of the plaza, but he doesn't see Rainier. Izuku. She's not here yet, guess I'll wait for her then. Izuku sits on the well and waits for Rainier to arrive. He sat there and waited for 20 minutes, started to worry him a bit. Izuku. It's been 20 minutes now and she still isn't here, I hope she's okay. Rainier. Hello. Izuku fell backwards into the fountain water, seeing Rainier appears right above him, shocking her as she panics and immediately gets Izuku out of the water. Rainier. Oh my god Izuku, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Izuku. It's okay, I wasn't expecting you to appear overhead, me is all. Rainier. But still I apologize for popping up out of nowhere. Izuku. It's fine, you look nice. Rainier. Thank you. Izuku. You're welcome, so you wanted to say something to me. Rainier. Oh yeah, okay Rainier, here goes, you can do this, just confess. Izuku, listen. Ever since I met you I've had this feeling deep inside me. Every time I'm near you my heart it races. Every time I see you I think about your sweet smile. Izuku. Really? Rainier. Hi, so basically what I'm trying to say is, Izuku, Lucy. Hey Izuku. Izuku. Ah. Izuku got spooked and jumped, only for Rainier to catch him in her arms, surprising him. Izuku. Oh wow, you're strong Rainier. Rainier. Hee thank you. Who the fuck is this and how come I didn't sense her presence? Izuku. What are you doing here, Lucy? Lucy. I was taking my midnight stroll. Izuku. Oh, Rainier. Why are you here? Lucy. Coincidence. Rainier. Yeah right, well then you can leave now, I want to finish talking to Izuku. Lucy. No, I think I'll stay. Rainier. There's no need for that, please leave. Lucy. I don't think I will. Rainier. This bitch. Rainier keeps trying to get Lucy to leave but she insists on staying, irritating Rainier while Izuku just watches the two go back and forth. Izuku. Sigh, this may take a while. Izuku looks over to see someone cloaked in a jacket walking towards him and the girls with their hands in their pocket, putting Izuku on edge as he gets up and walks towards the figure. Izuku. Excuse me sir, are you alright? Random. It's nothing personal. Izuku. Wah. Bang. The gunshot was enough to snap the two girls out of their argument as they looked over to see Izuku holding the surprised assassin's arm away from his head while bleeding from his cheek, shocking the two girls. Izuku kicks the assassin back and gets into a battle stance and rushes the assassin, who sees Izuku coming at them as they pull out two daggers and rush Izuku. The two reach each other as the assassin swings their dagger, only for Izuku to weave and elbow the assassin in the face. Izuku. Lucy. Rainier, run. Rainier. But what about you? Izuku. I'll be fine, go get help quickly. The two ran off, catching the assassin's attention as they aimed their pistol at the two, only for Izuku to blitz and spin kick the gun out of their hand, but then the assassin grabbed Izuku by his leg and stabbed him in his side. Izuku. Gah. The assassin slams Izuku to the ground and stabs him again in the gut, causing Izuku to cough up some blood as the assassin gets up and looks down at Izuku, who's bleeding quickly. Assassin. My job here is done, I'll let you hold on to your last few minutes of life. Izuku. Why you won't get away with this? Izuku falls unconscious as the assassin walks off, but the moment they turned their back they lost the feeling in their right arm. Assassin. Huh, why can't I feel my right arm? The assassin looked down only to see their right arm on the ground, shocking and terrifying them as they stumbled back and screamed in fear. Rainier. You. Assassin. Huh. The assassin looks up to see Rainier with her eyes covered by her hair and her fist balled up. Rainier. How dare you, assassin? Who the hell are you? Rainier. How dare you hurt the man I love? Rainier was crying and enraged that someone dared to hurt Izuku, let alone try and kill him, as she sprouted out all black wings and released her killer intent, shocking the assassin as he stepped back, then ran away for his life, only for Rainier to blitz right in front of the assassin and creates a crimson spear. Rainier. Die. The spear pierces through the assassin, causing him to feel excruciating pain in his entire body, causing him to scream and fall to the ground. Rainier walked over to the assassin and was about to finish him off until she heard Izuku coughing as she turns towards Izuku to see him trying to get back up. Rainier. Izuku. Rainier hides her angel wings and runs over to Izuku and helps him up and hugs him, making sure he doesn't see the assassin on the ground. Izuku. Nair goes unconscious. Rainier. SSHH, it's alright, please stay awake, I'll get you to a hospital fast. Rainier picked up Izuku and sprouted out her wings and flew to the nearest hospital, leaving the dying assassin on the floor as he pulls out his phone and dials in a number. Assassin. Pick up the phone, you cough piece of she. Lucy slices the assassin's left arm clean off, causing him to scream in pain and roll around on the floor. Lucy. No need to call for help, they'll find your dangling corpse soon. Lucy drags the crying assassin into the shadows as he lets off one last scream before being taken into the shadows as the phone goes off. Mason. So is the job done? Talk to me. Hello you there man, is that loser dead or no? Lucy. Count your days. Mason. Who is T? Lucy crushes the phone in her hand and walks back into the shadows before anyone can arrive at the area. Lucy. I know your voice, fuckboy, you will pay dearly for this, I will make sure of it. While Lucy disappears from the scene, we cut over to Rainier, who's pacing back and forth waiting for the doctor to come back while crying. Rainier. Damn it, how did I let this happen? I have let this happen, I was right there, I could have stopped him, I could have saved him, damn it, when I find out WHO did this, they're in for a world of torture. Then the doctor comes back as Rainier Flash stepped right in front of the doctor and gripped his collar. Rainier. Please tell me Izuku's okay, please. Doctor. Calm down child, please, you're in a Hozak. Rainier grabs the doctor by the throat and lifts him up into the air and starts choking him. Rainier. Don't tell me to calm down, Doc, I'm far from calm, tell me, is Izuku alive? Doctor. Yes, he's stable. Rainier. Drops doctor, he is. Doctor. Why yes, no vital organs were harmed, we stitched the 2 wounds shut, but he will need to use a cane for a while. Rainier. How long is a while? Doctor. Until he feels better and can walk straight again. Rainier. I see, fuck, I feel like a horrible wife already, can I see him? Doctor. Yes, he's in room 305, but he's sleeping right now, so be mindful. Rainier. Hi. Rainier runs up the stairs to the 3rd floor, and once she gets there she looks for room 305, and when she found it she quickly but quietly opened the door to see Izuku sleeping as she smiles but also lets the tears fall as she walks over and sits on a chair next to the bed as she gently grabs a hold of his hand. Rainier. Hello darling. I'm so sorry I couldn't protect you, I don't know if I was afraid or not, but my body couldn't move for a few seconds, and when it did it went the opposite direction, not towards you to help you. I feel like I'm at fault for not keeping you safe, sniffling. I'm so sorry Izuku, please don't hate me, please. Rainier silently cries next to the sleeping Izuku as she plans to stay there the entire time. While she does that, we cut over to Lucy, who is in her room crying in pure silence. Lucy. It's been years since I've cried, let alone this long. Do not worry Izuku, my prince, whoever planned this assassination attempt on you, this will not go unpunished, not even by me. Lucy walks over to her clothes drawer and opens it and pulls out a shank she made and rolls up her shirt sleeve and slowly slashes her wrist, not enjoying the pain, but it's her way of punishing herself. Once done, she looks at the wound she gave herself. Lucy. From now on, every time Izuku is hurt in any way, shape, or form and I fail to save him as a mark on my flesh, this incident won't happen again. Lucy gets in bed and stares at the ceiling, still crying in silence, until she decides to let her voice out and start crying, but not loud enough for everyone else in the house to hear her as she cries herself to sleep. While Lucy cries herself to sleep, we see Kagaya on top of a house roof sitting cross with a knife in hand as she starts reminiscing. Kagaya. Focus Kagaya, you can do this. You have to do this. It's for her own good, Sai, let's do this. Kagaya gets up and walks over to a bedroom window and opens it and sneaks inside to see her best friend's pink hair as Kagaya walks over towards the bed with tears streaming down her face as she lifts the knife high into the air. Kagaya. I'm so sorry my friend, please forgive me. Kagaya then swings down and plunges the knife into her best friend's chest and covers her mouth so she doesn't scream at all. But that's when Kagaya felt it. She didn't feel human skin, no, she felt something round and tough, confusing her as she turned on the desktop lamp and looked down to see no one in bed and a basketball with a pink wig on it. Kagaya. A basketball. What the? Kagaya heard the sound of a gun, but before she could do anything she felt the barrel touch the back of her head as she stood there completely still. Kagaya. Shit. Downstairs now. Kagaya. Hi. Kagaya was grabbed by the shoulder and guided downstairs into the damp living room of the house and was forcefully sat down onto a chair. She's here, sis. Kagaya. Sis. Then Kagaya heard clapping from out of nowhere as the living room lights turn back on to reveal two others, and as Kagaya see them she's in shock. Kagaya. CCC Chika. Kagaya. T Toyomi. Toyomi. Hello again, Kagaya. This is a bad way to meet up again. Kagaya. If these two are here, then that means, is Moiha the one with a gun to the back of my head? Moiha. Yep, that's me. Chika. Hello Kagaya, my super duper awesome best friend. You mind telling me what the fuck you're doing in our house, especially this late at night? Kagaya. What if I said? Chika. Before you finish that sentence I wanna show you something. Chika walks over and grabs a double-barrel shotgun off the wall and loads it, then walks back over to Kagaya, who sees this and looks at the shotgun, then at Chika. Chika. You know I play around a lot, right? We'll not this time, so answer this question truthfully and I won't kill you. Answer this question with a lie and I think you get the idea, so tell me what the fuck are you doing in our house? Kagaya. W. What the hell, this isn't the Chika I know. W. Who is this? We see Kagaya held at gunpoint by Moiha while Chika and Toyomi await her answer for why she's here. Chika. Well, we're waiting. Kagaya. What the fuck is going on? Why is she acting like this? She's usually so sweet and kind, I'm so confused. Moiha. Come on now, start talking. Kagaya. Okay, I was sent to kill you. Toyomi. By who? Kagaya. My sister Ayano. Kagaya looked Chika dead in the eyes as Chika kept her eyes on Kagaya's, then smiled and looked over at Toyomi, who smiled. Chika. Toyomi. Called it. Kagaya. Huh, Moiha. Is that the correct answer? Toyomi. Yep, you can put the gun down now. Moiha. Aw man. Kagaya. Okay, what's going on? Chika. Well Kagaya, since you're my super duper best friend I'll tell you ahem. I knew your sister was a Yandere. Kagaya. Chika. Yep, knew if the moment I saw her. Kagaya. But how? Chika. Detective Chika is very keen on people like how you also like Izuku and are willing to kill for him. Kagaya. Why, you know? Chika. Yep, because I'm also madly in love with Izuku. Kagaya. Huh, since when though? Chika. Ever since I laid my eyes on his cute face and saw how kind-hearted he is, I knew I was in love, but seeing how many girlfriends he has I knew there would be competition. Kagaya. I see, so are you going to kill me? Chika. What, no, you're my best friend, we can share Izuku. Kagaya. Really? Chika. Yes, I don't mind. Kagaya smiled and walked over and hugged Chika, who did the same. Kagaya. I'm so glad I don't have to kill you now. Chika. Me neither. Kagaya. Well, I best get back home, but be careful, my sister will be coming after you. Chika. Don't worry, I'll be ready for her. Kagaya. Good to know. Moiha. The door is that way. Kagaya hugs Chika one last time before leaving out the front door and heading back home, glad she didn't have to kill her best friend. The rest of THR night goes by and it's now early morning, but the moon is still out as we see Ayano on the Yagi's roof pacing back and forth panicking. Earlier she looked through Izuku's room window and didn't see him in bed and she went into full panic. Ayano. He's not in his room. Izuku's not in his room. Where did Izuku go? Where is he? Is Izuku hurt? Did Izuku get kidnapped? Is Izuku stuck somewhere? Where is Izuku? Izu, my sweet Izu, where are you? You're scaring me. He wouldn't leave me, would he? No, he wouldn't. There's no way. Would he? Ayano decides to go back home to think this through, but while heading back home she's starting to imagine the worst possible scenarios in her head, making her scared and bloodthirsty. Once she gets back home she climbs through her room window and into her room and kicks her door open. Ayano. M-O-O-O-O-O-O-M. A door next to Ayano's room opens as Ryoba opens her door looking tired. Ryoba. Ayano, it's 3 in the morning, why are you up so early? Ayano. My future husband is missing. Ryoba. Oh my, that nice boy with the green hair. Ayano. Yes. Ayano starts having a breakdown and falls to the ground crying as Ryoba immediately rushes over and hugs her tightly and pats her head. Ryoba. SSSHHH, calm down dear, you'll find him. Ayano. How I didn't put a tracker on him. Ryoba. You don't need a tracker to find the one you love. Ayano. I sniffle I don't. Ryoba. No love will guide the way sweetheart, always remember that. Ayano. Mom, that's terrible advice. Ryoba. It worked for me, that's how I met your father. Ayano. WWW, what do I do sniffling and now? Ryoba. Calm down, relax and get some rest, then once the sun comes up go find your future husband. Ayano. Hi. Ayano gets back up and goes into her room to get some sleep as Ryoba smiles and walks back into her room and lays back in bed. The hours pass and the sun is finally up as we cut over to the hospital where we see Izuku beginning to wake up but immediately close his eyes again because of the bright light in the room. Izuku. Groan, what happened? Izuku starts to slowly remember what happened last night as he puts the pieces together and is put to shock remembering someone almost killed him. He gets up but he went too fast as he winced and holds his side in pain and fall back down onto the hospital bed. Izuku. Winces in pain, oh man it stings. Izuku looks over and sees Rainier sleeping on the side of the bed, surprising him that she stayed here the entire night as Izuku gently nudges Rainier to wake her up. Izuku. Rainier, Rainier, Rainier. 5 more minutes. Izuku. Rainier, wake up, it's me Izuku. Rainier. Izuku. Izuku. Hi, it's me, you didn't forget who I am now, did yo? Rainier jolts up awake and sees Izuku awaken with his go to smile on his face as she can't help but tear up and smile. Rainier. Izuku. Rainier lunges onto the bed and hugs Izuku while crying tears of joy, completely forgetting about his stitches as Izuku yelps in pain, making Rainier let go of Izuku. Rainier. Are you okay? I didn't hurt you, did I? Izuku. No, it's okay, I'm breathes in and out, okay. Rainier. Damn it, I hate seeing you in pain. Izuku. Rainier, did you stay the whole night with me? Rainier. Hi, I didn't leave this room at all, I stayed right here by your side. Izuku. Wow, Rainier, thank you. Rainier. You're welcome, he thanked me, I feel so much better now. Izuku. But what about the doctor or nurse, what did you say to them to let you stay here? Rainier. Flashback. We see Rainier sitting in a chair crying next to the unconscious Izuku until the door to the room opens as Rainier looks over to see the doctor. Doctor. I'm sorry miss, but your time here is up, you'll have to leave. Rainier. No, I'm not going anywhere. Doctor. Ma'am, it's the rules, no guests are allowed to stay after hours. Rainier. I don't give a damn about the rules, I'm not going anywhere and you won't make me. Doctor. Please don't make me get security. Rainier. Fine. Doctor. Thank you, now please act. Rainier grabbed the doctor by the neck and walked over to the window and smashes the doctor through it, breaking it as Rainier has the doctor outside dangling from the room window. Doctor. Rainier. Shut the fuck up, he's trying to sleep. Doctor. Are you mad? WOM act. Rainier. Either I'm staying here or you're falling down, pick a choice. Doctor. Please you can stay, just don't kill me. Rainier. Good call. Rainier throws the doctor back inside the room and uses reverse magic to fix the window as she glares at the doctor, scaring him further. Rainier. If you tell anyone about this, I'll kill you. Doctor. I won't tell a soul. Rainier. Good, but just for safe measure. Rainier created a crimson axe and walked over towards the doctor, who began crawling back. Doctor. What are you doing with that axe? Rainier. Sealing the deal. Doctor. Wah, chop. Rainier swung down and chopped the doctor's left hand off. Doctor. Rainier. Shut the fuck up and get out of here. Doctor. Why, you're crazy, runs off. Rainier. And clean up this mess when you come back. End of flashback. Rainier. A convincing sob story. Izuku. Really, I guess they really get it since they let you stay. Rainier. Yeah. Then there was a knock at the door, catching the two's attention as they looked over to see the one-handed doctor and a nurse accompanying the doctor. Doctor. I see you've awoken, young man. Izuku. Hi. Doctor. Now then I will inform you of your injuries. You have 2 stab wounds, one in the gut, the other in the side. No vital organs were damaged, which is good, but you will need a cane since you were stabbed in your side and you may have hip problems for a while. Izuku. Okay, doctor. And before you can be discharged, the nurse here will do a quick examination on you to make sure no sudden injuries have occurred. Are you fine with that? Izuku. Yes, I'm okay with it. Doctor. Okay, then I'll leave her to it. The doctor quickly leaves the room as the nurse walks over toward the 2. Nurse. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick checkup on you to make sure you're fine, then after this you'll be discharged. Izuku. Hi, nurse. Miss, you'll have to step back for a bit. Rainier. No, I don't wanna. Nurse. I can't start the checkup if you're that close to him. Rainier. No, Izuku. Rainier, relax, it'll only be a few seconds. Rainier. Fine, steps back. Nurse. Thank you, now then let's begin. The nurse begins checking Izuku for any newly appeared injuries or conditions as she checked every part of Izuku, much to Rainier's disapproval, but she held her tongue. After a few seconds the nurse is done. Nurse. Okay, so you have no new injuries and your health is good other than the 2 stitched wounds, you're fine. Izuku. Thank you, ma'am. Nurse. I'll be back with your cane. Until then call someone to pick you up. I don't recommend driving. Izuku. Hi. The nurse walks out of the room as Izuku reaches into his pocket and pulls out his phone and discs in his mom's number and size. Rainier. Is something wrong, Izuku? Izuku. No, it's just my mom is gonna freak out in a minute once she hears I'm in the hospital. Rainier. Oh. After a few seconds of waiting the phone picks up and Inko is relieved but also worried. Inko. My baby, where are you right now? Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? Izuku. Oh boy. Inko. What happened? Is something wrong? Izuku. I'm in the hospital right now. Inko. What? Izuku. Yeah, I got stabbed last knee. Inko. WHAAAAAT. Izuku. My ears. Yeah, but I'm fine now. Inko. I am on my way. Inko hangs up the phone, leaving Izuku there as he sighs while Rainier is standing there. Rainier. Man, your mother is loud. Izuku. Yeah, I try not to get hurt or into trouble a lot. Rainier. Do you think she'd want to see me? Izuku. Probably, so just stay and wait. Rainier. Okay. Then the nurse comes back with Izuku's cane and gives it to him, which he takes and slowly gets up, and with some help from Rainier Izuku heads down to the hospital lobby and waits for his mother to arrive. Rainier. When do you think your mother will arrive? Izuku. Knowing her, it shouldn't take long. Before Izuku could finish his sentence, the main doors to the hospital get kicked open, sending a strong gust of wind into the lobby as Inko comes in. Izuku. There she is. Inko. My baby boy. Inko runs at Izuku and puts him in a bear hug, much to Izuku's disapproval. Inko. Thank God you're okay. Izuku. Mom. Wait, stitches. Inko hears the word stitches and let go of Izuku and lifted his shirt up, seeing 2 stitched wounds on his body, shocking her and making her cry harder. Inko. Who did this to you? Izuku. I don't know, they were cloaked, I couldn't even see their face. Rainier. Don't worry, Izuku, once I find that bastard who did this I'll make him beg for mercy as I force him to eat his own intestines. Inko. And who are you? Rainier. My name is Rainier, I'm Izuku's friend and the one who got Izuku here to the hospital. Inko. You have my gratitude for saving my son's life. Rainier. Why thank you, miss. Random. Oh shit, another murder. Random. Turn up the volume. One of the nurses turned up the TV volume loud enough so everyone in the lobby could hear it. News. In other news, another murder has occurred in the city of Musudafu as a man was found dismembered and scattered across someone's front yard with a message in blood saying "Let it rain blood." Authorities arrived at the scene as they quickly and immediately cleaned up the scene, after which they did a DNA test and identified that the dead man is a 36-year-old wanted man known for assassinations. Izuku was shocked and held onto his cane tightly until Rainier hugged him, calming him down. Inko. I think it's time to leave. Izuku. Hi, Rainier. Do you need any help, Izuku? Izuku. No thanks, I'm fine now. Again, thank you for staying by my side. Rainier. Of course, that's what friends are for. Izuku smiles as he and Inko walk out of the hospital and head to the car, leaving Rainier there as her smile disappears. Rainier. But I wanna be more than friends, I wanna be your loving wife Izuku, sigh soon Rainier soon. Rainier walks out of the hospital and walks into the forest as her face goes from upset to sadistic as she remembers what happened yesterday and starts giggling. Rainier. Does he honestly think death is the end of his suffering? Oh no, not at all. Once I gather your dismembered body, Mr. Assassin, I'm gonna resurrect you and you're going to tell me everything you know before I kill you again. Rainier sprouts her black wings out and flies through the forest towards the morgue to go collect the body parts. While she does that, we cut over to the Yaoyorozu mansion where we see Mason freaking out after Lucy told him to count his days. He's been looking over his shoulder ever since then. Mason. Oh man, this is bad. First Drago ends up dead, then those three stooges, and now one of my assassins was found torn apart. What the hell is going on? Breathes in and out. Pull yourself together, man. You are Mason Yaoyorozu, the soon-to-be king. You shouldn't be scared of some empty threat. Then there was a knock on the door, causing Mason to yelp and jump back in fear as he walks over to the door. Mason. Who is it? Momo. It's Momo. Mason. Answer this. When's my birthday? Momo. Open the door before I assert my dominance as your older sister. Mason. Yep, that's her. Mason opens the door slowly and peeks out to see Momo as he sighs in relief and opens the door fully. Mason. Oh, thank God it's just you. Momo. What's wrong with you? You've been distant with us. Is something wrong? Mason. PFFT, nah, I'm all good. I just need some time to myself as all with my bitches. Momo. Are you paying for pussy, Aga? Mason. Get the fuck out. Mason pushes Momo out and slams his door shut as she giggles. Momo. Sigh, just Mason being Mason, just like father, the cheating bastard. Momo walks off as Mason sighs and plops on his bed staring at the ceiling. Mason. What am I gonna do? Should I get help from Dad? No, this is my problem, not his. I gotta do something. Then Mason's phone goes off as he looks down to see the number and is put into a state of joy. Mason. Yes, perfect timing. Picks up phone. Hello R. Mason, do you know what the fuck you just did? Mason. How the hell are you talking about? You sent another assassin after someone on my list that I specified not to go after. Mason. What you mean, that peasant Izuku? What are you getting at? Well, that so-called peasant is someone very, very important on my list, and since you sent someone other than me to go after him, I'm happy to say ahem, drumroll please. I quit. Mason. WHAAAAAAT. Yep, you broke the code and now you won't get my help anymore. Mason. Why you can't do that? I own you. Rose. Name. Rose Wilson. Elisa's. Miss Wilson, daughter of Deathstroke, Ms. Slade. Occupation. Assassin. Rose. That's where you're wrong. Nobody owns this bad bitch, and especially not you or your father. Mason. What do you want? Money, better weapons, a new car. I can give them to you, just don't leave me. Rose. You sound like a simp anyway. Tell your dad I'm done working for the Yaoyorozu family. Goodbye forever. Hangs up. Mason. Rose. RAAAGH. Mason throws his phone at the wall and grips his hair in irritation and screams in anger. Mason. You fucking bitch, you think you can do this to me and just walk away? She'll pay for this, I'll make sure of I. Before Mason could finish his sentence, his phone goes off again as he looks at it to see it's Rose as he picks up the phone. Mason. What, come to grovel at my feet and beg, bitch? Rose. Nah, I forgot to mention something to you. Don't forget to check up on your other assassin friends. Hangs up. Mason. What? Mason was confused by what Rose said until his phone went off again as a video was sent to him. He pressed the play button, and at that moment he wished he didn't, because he watched as Rose kidnapped and killed every assassin in his contacts. He watched as she stabbed, shot, burned, decapitated, buried alive, exploded, fed to sharks, brutalize every one of his assassins. After the video was over, Mason dropped his phone and fell onto the ground and curled up into a ball. Mason. I'm so fucked. While Mason starts crying knowing he's defenseless, we cut over to Rose, who's polishing her blade while looking at drone footage on her phone, watching a specific car headed home. Rose. Take a right and you'll be in the neighborhood. The car goes right, and just as Rose predicted, it's in the neighborhood. She watches the car park in the driveway as Inko gets out first, then walks over and helps Izuku get out. Rose, seeing Izuku with a cane, causes her smile to disappear as her face turns to sorrow. Rose. Sigh, damn it, if only I was there to keep him safe he wouldn't be in this state. Rose stabs her katana into a polished skull on the floor and closes her eye as she remembers when she first met Izuku. She remembers when she was 6 she was getting bullied by a group of kids her age since she was quirkless. Until one boy came by and stopped them from hurting her. That boy was Izuku. They instantly ran off as Izuku went over to see if she was okay. Rose told Izuku to leave her alone, but he refused and asked why. She told him she was quirkless and expected him to leave, but instead Izuku hugged her and told her that's okay, and at that moment she felt something within her change. As time passes, Rose and Izuku became close friends until the age of 10 when she moved because her father wanted her to focus on training instead of Izuku. As she grew older she became a true assassin but never forgot Izuku. Rose stops reminiscing and opens her eye to see they're already in the house as she grabs a controller and moves the drone over towards Izuku's room window, but before she can get around the drone footage starts glitching. Rose. What? No 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 no. Rose tries to fix the drone but then her phone screen goes black as she loses connection with the drone. Rose. Shit, I gotta get that drone back before they find it. Rose gets up and goes to get dressed in some casual clothes, but before she leaves she hears giggling coming from behind her as she turns around and sees a face on her phone. Going somewhere, little Rose. Rose. Monica, you bitch. Monica. Hello old friend, how's Lee? Rose. Get out of my phone. Monica. No time for a higher hello, I see that's kinda rude. Rose. What did you do to my drone? Monica. Oh, you mean the one on top of the Yagi's roof? Well, I decided to turn it off, plus using drones are for amateurs. Rose. TCH, if you touch that drone I'll fucking end yo. Monica. Oh, I'm not after the drone. Rose. Huh, Monica. I'm taking my sweet Izu to the fair today. Rose. Like hell you are, bitch. Monica. Well, too bad, I'm already near his neighborhood, but don't worry, I'll make sure to send you all the pictures of me and my Izu together, okay, bye. Rose's phone then explodes, pissing her off even more as she rushes to go get dressed and get to the Yagi house fast. Rose. Fuck the drone, that bitch better back off from my man. Rose gets properly dressed and jumps out of the window of her warehouse and runs up the wall and onto the roof and starts jumping from rooftop to rooftop. While she does that, we see a car parked on the side of the street as the car door opens and we see the actual Monica step out the car. Name. Monica. Likes. Izuku. Literature, books, reading. Neutral. Rose, Izumi. Dislikes. Other girls. Monica walks up to the front door and takes a deep breath and smiles. Monica. This is it, time to spend the whole day with my ma. Ayano. Ahem. Monica turns around to see Ayano on the sidewalk staring at her, confusing Monica. Monica. Can I help you with something? Ayano. Yeah, who the fuck are you? Monica. Who the fuck at you? Ayano. I'm Ayano, what's your name? Monica. Monica, just Monica. Ayano. Well then Monica, tell me, how do you know the Yagis? Monica. Oh, simple, their son Izuku is a friend of mine. Ayano. Really now? Weird, I've never seen you before. Monica. I had to move to a different part of the city and I hated it having to leave my sweet Izuku behind. I cried for weeks. Ayano. I see. Monica. Well, if you have nothing else better to do then I'm just gonna. A throwing knife speeds towards Monica, who catches it in between her fingers and looks over at Ayano, who's glaring at her. Ayano. Get away from that door now. Monica. I see, so you're one of those, huh? Monica digitalizes the throwing knife, surprising Ayano as Monica snaps her finger, creating 5 more throwing knives as they float around her until she points at Ayano as all the knives speed towards Ayano, who backflips out of the way. Monica. You're fast. Ayano. I don't know who you are, but you're not going to see Izuku. Monica. Says who? Ayano. Says me. Ayano rushes towards Monica, who creates a hammer and gets ready to fight. Before the two could attack one another, an arrow hits the ground in between them, putting Ayano to a halt as they both look over to see Rose with a bow and arrow in her hand. Ayano. Who's this? Monica. My Rosé is here too. Rose. Fuck off, Monica, you're not taking Izuku anywhere. Monica. And I thought I only had you to worry about, turns out you and me both have competition. Rose. What are you talking about? Ayano. I'm here too. Rose. Looks at Ayano. Who the fuck are you? Ayano. Who the fuck are you? Rose. Izuku's childhood friend. Ayano. That's funny because I'm also his childhood friend. Monica. You were the second, we were the first. Sadly it wasn't only me and him, I had to share being his childhood friends with Rose. Rose. Guess this is a good old-fashioned standoff. Rose pulls out 2 pistols and aims them at Ayano and Monica as Monica creates a pistol and aims it at Rose's as Ayano pulls out her knife and gets ready to blitz one of the 2 girls. But before anyone could do anything, they heard the doorknob jiggling, causing them all to hide their weapons and look at the door to see Izuku, as Monica and Ayano are shocked to see Izuku with a cane in his hand as he looks over to see all 3 girls surprising him. Izuku. Ayano. Rose. Monica, what are you all doing? Monica ran over and hugged Izuku gently, being careful not to hurt whichever part of his body is in pain as he hugged her back.